Hello, everybody, and welcome to a Monday sound stream where we're doing. What are we doing? We're doing news. That's what we're doing. I got distracted because, as mentioned in the chat, there was a new Mummy trailer for the Lee Cronin one, and I was like, I didn't actually see that trailer, so I just watched it, and I have two thoughts. First of all, it looks all right. Second of all, hope it's good. Blumhouse is a bit of a dice roll in quality, as Ryan just said before the stream. Also, hi,
Yep.
that's Ryan. Um, and then
Hello.
thirdly, I feel like it's trying to tell the same story as the Skybound comic, which told it much better. And also, fourthly, I guess adding to this, it horror movie wise looks fine. As a mummy movie, I don't know. Kind of feels like the way the Blumhouse Wolfman trailers went, where I was like, okay, but where's the Wolfman part of your movie? And then ultimately, that's not really what happened. So I don't know. Want to see another trailer? That trailer was like half just slow text reveals. That doesn't give me much to work off of. As you all know, I'm not a big fan of like slasher horror as much as I don't like slasher horror or jump scare based horror or like just horror for the sake of gruesomeness. More so, I'm like I want monsters and like the dissection of the human psyche through the lens of like monster stories. Like that's the kind of horror I like. So this isn't hitting me yet, but we'll see what ends up happening.
I know the way you said that with a text. I think it's that one Family Guy bit where it's like, all right, the movie's got to start. It's all
Yeah.
the logos that look like the start of the movie.
It's the one Cinema Sins gag I still enjoy, which is 45 seconds of logos.
Yep. Update. Also, a few things. Thank you, MJ Klein, to welcome as a Sound Squadron commander. Thank you so much for joining.
Thank you very much.
And we have Master Ben with super chat. Favorite Master Universe playset? Go.
Classics Castle Grayskull, because it's the one playset that I actually was like super excited to get and is still sitting up displayed fully. Like I love that thing. Even if I had to put some support strats on its shelves though, because Mattel did not design that thing super great. They're just like, yeah, we'll just build it like the original. I'm like, yeah, but the figures are 4 times heavier now, so they all just kind of warp. So I have some stuff. I got some wooden stakes basically, and just stuck them in there to like lift the shelves so they don't fall.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Right, you did my writers. Speaking of masters, I just pick. I got my big giant big bad toy store package. I got here's the wave 2 and wave 3, wave 1 and 2 of the Master 7X order figures, except Ram Man. Ram Man, the box was so full they had to ship Ram Man to buy his lonesome
that
self, which I
that's
find.
happened to me once before. It's just like, yeah, this didn't fit. We'll just send this in its own thing.
Yeah, and they're really nice figures. They're really just nice, fun figures. And
Nice.
I think that's what I appreciate about the Origins figures is like it's just they're fun figures first, and they also still look nice. It's like I really like it's one of those like man, I was like just having all of them together. It's like man, it's like these weren't the figures for the show when it came out. These two like figures I would pick up for the show. I mean,
Hmm.
I guess they are, but like oh, these are like this good action figures, which I like about Mattel. Well, because unlike Hasbro, Mattel remembers to make fun figures, while also being collector oriented.
Yeah, seriously. I saw a couple of them at my comic shop, and I was like, ooh, tempting, but I didn't buy them yet. Mostly because my comic
I
shop
do
had a bunch of James Bond comics, and so I was buying that instead.
I do appreciate Mattel trying to keep these at the same price point
Hmm.
at like $20, and they had to take a hit with accessories, which but like I do commend. Unlike Hasbro, they want to keep these affordable, so they go
Yeah.
like, all right, we'll have to take a hit with accessories, or to make sure people can actually afford them and such like that.
Mm. I'm currently playing chicken with Big Bad Toy Store. They sent me like 7 emails today saying all my recent McFarlane pre-orders are coming in soon, and I've got
Saying I have my Page Punchers TMNT Wave 2 and my Spawn
I've
figure.
got my Spawn and my
Like
Wally West and my Ice and my actually let me just go check my recent orders. And my Zatanna and my Blackhawk and my Cosmic Boy and my Professor Pig. Like all of them are coming in. And I'm like, I'm waiting. I got 8 days left before I need to ship my pile of loot. So I'm
it's
like,
unfortunate for. I think
yeah.
it's sort of like with me with McFarlane DC now, because as much as I do still like the line and to keep up with regularly in terms of like reviews and what the figures are, I don't collect them much anymore. I just think I think it's mostly because I just don't have a place to put them anymore. Sadly, I just don't know where to put them, so I go like
Mm,
I'm not gonna explain them. I rather save money. As much as I still like the figures and what they have and such like that.
That's
Also, I
why
think
the only
because
ones I'm getting, and it sounds like it's crazy because I'm buying a lot, but I got reasons. Like Zatanna looks great, but most important, I gotta tell you, I love Zatanna, but I really want that detective chimp more than anything.
it's the case of character variety. Like you
Yeah,
think a lot of these characters don't really have merch
I need Black
much
Hawk.
nowadays.
Cosmic Boy goes from my Legion stuff. Professor Pig, I'm just sticking that in my Mattel display because he's always been a tall guy, and I just wanted a Professor Pig. Who else did I get? Wally West. I got Wally West because I just like Wally West. I got Ice because I
Mm.
got Fire. And I got Rocket Red because I'm going to stick him in my Mattel shelf and he'll actually be properly sized and not a giant. So
I think also I mean, I need to do that. I'm probably gonna have to do that with Legends eventually because all my Legends are in a box.
mm,
And I don't have them in display because I have no room for them. And like I got my humans. I got Black Bolt, Medusa, Gorgon's a really good figure. I thought like Gorgon's
so
the
good.
I thought Medusa be the main figure I mostly get that for. But like man, I was like wow, Gorgon's like fun. Like I don't know, he
He's
was
my
nice.
favorite of the four. They're all great, but I
Yeah.
really love playing with Gorgon. It's just
Yeah,
so
I have
cool.
I have Astonishing Bees, I have Iceman, and stuff like that. But like, I have nowhere to put them, so like they're
Yeah,
just in my closet right now because I need space. And I probably need like I pre-order like I think for me right now, I think for me the Legends into like hopefully ready to get space is just I'm just getting key cards I really really want. Like I bought like I could pre-order the Kitty and Colossus 2-pack because like I want to
mm.
complete the Sonic. I probably will eventually go get Crystal and Lockjaw just to complete the Royal Humans and stuff like that. But after that, like I'm gonna be very much picky with my Legends
That's kind of how
pickups.
I've
If
been
it's
with Star Wars for a bit because like I just have so many Star Wars figures that they're not on a shelf; they're just in a tub because I need to redo the entire room. And my Transformers are all in boxes right now because I don't know what I'm doing. I need to get rid of like half my Transformers collection, like step one.
I'm the
Um,
same. I have the very same feeling with Transformers currently, where it's like I love Transformers to this day still, but like I am now. I think I think what is also the prices.
yes,
All those stupid, awful Hasbro prices. If it's like now, like with how the price go, I had to go like you had to be a character I really, really, really like, or a character I need to complete a set for.
that's
Like
how
I
I
didn't.
felt too. And then I ended up buying all of the new Age of the Primes wave because it was all characters I wanted or completed
Yeah,
sets.
like they, I had not picked up any Autobot, Autobot
Yeah,
Target Masters, so I just give it a short shot. Much as I do like Rage Claw, I do have the original toy, and he didn't really have, he was there's no media for him, so like I'm just happy to
I
have
still
Tiger
bought him
Hawk.
because I'm
And stuff
dumb,
like that.
and I
No,
love
he's one of
him.
those like he is. No, if it's one, it's like if it wasn't for the price, like, I probably would have gotten
Yeah,
Rage Claw, but like with the prices, like I had to be like, yeah, he's like the lamb. He's the lamb I could easily sacrifice and stuff like that.
Big
Um,
Convoy. I'm
how
conflicted
is
on
it? 'Cause
that thing. I
I
like
don't have
him.
that.
I
I don't
like
have
him,
that
but I
figure
look at him
yet.
and I'm
I
like
hear mixed.
60.
I yet yeah. Again, I feel like that's the problem with all the modern Transformers
Yeah,
going forward, no matter what.
I
Is
decided to get him because he needed to be in the rundown. I was like, fine, I'll just get him now.
like I have the two Hot Wheels Transformers. I think they're great, and like I really hate that we had to take Hot Wheels collab to really get cool new Transformer designs again.
Mm.
But like they're not dirty. They're deluxe. They have a markup because of the collab, which
Yeah, let
is
me because
fresh.
I have to put the first wave of Age of the Primes into the 2025 rundown because they got out to main retail and like every online
Mhm.
retailer. So I'm like, well, they're in the rundown.
We're
Blast
not.
Off is
We're
great. Quick Strike is amazing. Quintus Prime,
but Cook Strike.
I just keep wanting Quintus to become a plant. Like
I like Quintus. I think he's a he's like I just like the design of Quintus especially. He's like
he's cool, and every time I hold him, I'm like, I want you to be Botanica.
yeah because I mean like honestly they could because they plan it's been a while. Did Botanica have a alt mode? Like
Yes.
I know she's a plant,
She
but like
goes
I'm trying
from plant that looks like a robot to plant that looks like a plant with a face. She's got a
so
face in both modes.
I guess honestly you could probably I'm looking because I have Quintus on my desk right now.
Yeah.
I guess all they can do is just turn her around, and rearrange her arm, and yeah, just
Just be
trans.
the holy Angemon to Seraphimon figure, and I really won't care.
Yeah,
Like I just want
yeah,
a Botanica.
yeah, just literally you transform because Quintus, like the only transformation Quintus have is you fold his arms up and that's it.
Yeah.
And he can literally just do that for Planet. Can fold her arms up, turn her around. There's her pulp mode.
Exactly. Perfect. I'd love it.
Yeah.
Sure Shot, he's good, but I'm struggling with him because I can feel, and I mean in the plastic quality, I can feel how they fit the Target Master into the price point.
It's one of those like they sacrifice on the plastic quality
Yeah,
to
like
get
he's got a
that.
lot of gaps, which I don't really care about that much, but he just he feels, he doesn't feel like, it's funny, I hold Quintus and I'm like, okay, that feels like a modern Transformer plastic. Sure Shot
Yeah.
feels a little cheaper. Like it just feels cheaper, and it may also be the color scheme. For the
I'm really curious about
Voyagers,
Sideways when he comes out. How he
yeah,
feels then.
I'm curious too. Amalgamus Prime is an experience. I don't even know how to describe that thing. With that,
I can't. Like, I
you have to
can't.
hold it.
I can't wait to get that figure
I
because
can't put it into words.
because he just like that's like the most like fun modern day Transformer I feel in
Yeah,
a while.
he's so bizarre. Um, let's see. We also Brawl. Brawl's great. No complaints
I
with
heard.
Brawl. I
I
even feel
heard.
like he's worth the Voyager price, which I know sounds insane,
I
but
I heard there's some weirdness with the ankle pivot
yeah,
for Rudikis. I heard.
which is a
What
pretty
is it like a
easy
friction?
fix. You just unscrew the screw on it, and then just
Is it?
kind of,
Oh, is it like a tight? Is it like he's too tight
it's too,
scenario?
he's too tight on some of them. On mine, it wasn't too bad.
I think after Omega Prime, people are scared of super
Yeah.
tightness. I think.
So yeah, no, Brawl's great. Um, Big Convoy, yeah, I feel like Big Convoy is good. I just feel like he's overpriced. I feel like Razor Claw is great if you want Razor Claw, but it is just Tiger Hawk in purple. Um, so, and I have the original as well. I'm addicted to that character. I have both the original ones and I have both the new ones.
I think
Um,
like Big Convoy would have been fine if he was the original leader, like $50 price
50,
point.
50 or 55. It's at 60 where
Yeah,
I'm like,
you're
he is
you're
better than
pushing
the
it.
original in terms of being a Transformer toy because he's not
And he's
all
not shell.
panels.
He's not just
Yeah.
he has a pretender shell underneath.
Big Convoy is one of those, like, I like this a lot. I just wish it wasn't this much.
Mhm.
And that's my
Yeah.
same feeling about Studio Series 86 Soundwave. Now that I've had him for a while, I think Soundwave himself is fantastic. I think the tapes are crap. And it's the color on Soundwave that I had such a problem with is the weirdest thing because I have yet to be able to take a photo that is accurately colored to how he is in hand. He's like some weird shade of blue that as soon as you take the photo, he's a brighter shade than he is in real life. And I've been
Is it like
trying to
back in the
figure out how to to photograph him in the actual color he is.
It reminds me of back in the day where back in Yale YouTube where every time you try to record or take pictures of a purple figure, it looks blue
Yeah,
on the camera.
it's like that. It's the weirdest thing. Is like I was showing my mom like Soundwave, and she's like, "Oh, why were you complaining it's too bright?" I'm like, "Well, here's the thing." And I pulled this. She was holding the figure. I pull my phone. I take a picture. I show her, and I'm like, "That's the problem," because he just becomes 30% brighter through a camera. Like even when low lighting. This was not. There was no fancy lighting. This was just the light in the natural room light, and it's just like click, and it's like he just comes in brighter. I don't know what it is. It's so weird. It's just crazy. But I do like the figure itself, minus
Show,
the gun thing.
showing Schrodinger color scheme by the sounds of
Basically.
it.
Thanks, Ivan, for coming across the channel through the Ben 10 collection. I'm glad you got to see that. That was a journey. Jojo Star says, I wonder if anyone gotten good cassettes. I thought the Siege ones were great. I didn't really have an issue with the Siege ones. The Rumble and Frenzy were a little annoying because they didn't have the pile drivers, but then the Studio Series ones fixed that. Ravage is always a disaster, though, no matter which one it is.
I don't know why Ravage is so hard to do, especially when I see like Metal Carbot can easily do a flat piece of thing to turn into a tiger
The
shaped
one time it worked
vine.
was Universe. Universe Hound.
The hound pack in. Yeah.
That was the one. Even the Masterpiece, I don't think, is great. So it's not really like this release's fault. That being said, the birds are abysmal. The wings just destroy the
Flying,
look of them.
fly, flying slabs is kind of what
Yeah.
I like to call them.
I don't like them. So like basically after I film the rundown, like I'm just gonna toss the cassettes into a box and then just put the Siege ones back on the shelf. They're the same size. The chest is the same size as the Siege ones, so they all just work anyways. So I'm
Thank
like, I'll
God.
just use the yeah.
Imagine if they resized the cassette so you had to buy a new set.
I would be so pissed. I would be so mad because that also would just go against Studio Series because of Rumble Frenzy, Rat Bat, Ramhorn, Steeljaw.
Yep.
um, yeah, no, it's yeah. Later says me a Beast Wars fan. Most of my Ravages are great cheat or retools. Exactly. That's like kind of how it's so annoying. Veloquist said, I worked with a photographer for the clothing company for a long time. We called the color blurple because I had to manually edit each photo to see what to match what I saw on screen, match what I saw in person. I'm gonna try to do that for the rundown. I'm gonna try to like get the sound wave to look on camera how he looks in person. That's my goal.
So speaking
Yeah,
of Beast Wars, so now we have Quick Strike. The only last character to do outside, of course, transmit, like
is
everybody's like
Rampage and Death
upgraded.
Charge. Depth Charge, I
Yeah,
mean,
so
not
like
Death
I hope
Charge.
they. I really want to do Depth Charge so much because guy hate the original toy, fun toy, shelf nightmare, shelf
Here's the thing.
nightmare.
They literally could do what they did with Quick Strike and Silverbolt, where it's literally just the same toy design, and then you just update it slightly. And all you gotta do is
Mhm.
no disc launcher, so that the backpack just goes on one of those like 3 folding hinges and just comes right close to his back, and you're good. Like that's it.
Also find a way to collapse the wings. So
Yeah, because like I think you can even have the wings like fold over on top of themselves. Like
mhm.
somebody did that recently. That would totally work. Um, Yeah, no, I Depth Charge and Rampage are like the top ones from Transformers for me right now because we're this close. Then you can go back and do the Transmetals and the Transmetal 2s that we don't have. I guess technically Dinobot 2 is a separate character.
Yeah, technically Diablo 2 is a
Yeah.
separate character, not upgraded form. So he's the only last one to really make.
Yeah, I think so. I'm very much been like I've also been catching up on Transformers recently because it's January and there's just like less stuff coming out and I've like I figured out my Christmas expenses. I bought a Windsweeper and Ruckus to finish my Trigger Cons. Um, and I got Ruckus. Amazon dropped the 2-pack of Ruckus and Bludgeon to $30. And I was like,
Nice.
cool, I'm just buying Ruckus. The Bludgeon's free. And
Hey,
then
speak of Amazon deals, people. I think it's still
mhm,
going on. There's it's on our Discord server. You can find the link. Amazon's doing a buy 3 4Ks and get them for one price of Dirty Tree.
3 for
Yeah,
33.
Dirty Tree. Yeah, tree for Dirty
Oh
Tree.
yeah, that's a great deal.
Yeah, I took advantage. I got Creed. I got natural purification. I got Superman. On under that.
Nice.
So you want some good deals on 4Ks? That's the perfect one right there because you're practically getting two for free, depending on which Blu-ray you get.
Yeah, definitely. That is definitely a good deal. I bought Windsweeper on eBay by himself because I didn't want that breakdown. Nobody wanted that breakdown. And then I did buy the Carnivac and I bought the
It's iron.
Carnivac and Physitron or Iron Fist.
Sorry, fist. No, we can't say that.
I'm gonna
Marvel
say
will
it.
sue us.
I gotta tell you, it's the weirdest thing. So, like, basically, as I was prepping the Transformers companion video, I was flipping through every page to make sure, like, I didn't have any misprints or anything, right? And I was like, man, Carnivac's in a lot of these UK stories. Wow.
Yep.
Iron Fist is in a lot of these UK stories.
It was the pack made for the UK.
And I was like, I feel like if I don't buy this 2-pack while it's available, I'm
You're
gonna
gonna regret it.
regret it in
You're
like
gonna regret
6 months when I read these comics. And so I was like, all right, so I went and bought it. Uh, and then I was like, I
it.
should buy it now instead of waiting for it to go on. It was already discounted, like it was down to like 47. I was like, it's not too bad for 2 deluxes now. I was like, all right, it's down in price. I was like, could it
I
go
tell
down lower? Sure. Should I get it now since I'm doing the rundown in a week? Yeah.
I tell you the rabbit holes of wanting to get stuff is hard. Like because God, you just like wow, this looks so cool. Try hard to not buy into it
hmm
right now, because man, that happened to me today. Where it's like, out, YouTube just recommended me. Oh hey, 30-minute mission retrospective for the last 6 years.
Yep.
Oh, let me check you out. I checked it like, oh no, this line's so cool. And it's like you sleep price must not go down the rabbit hole.
I have another story like this, but it's connected to a news story, so we'll get there.
Oh boy. But yeah, no,
Yeah.
like God, it's one of those like, I it's like I went like I sort of went halfway. That I bought like the remaining 30-minute fantasy figures I did not have like on that's our
Hmm.
pre-order because God, 30-minute fantasy is such a good toy line. I love that toy line so much, and such like that. Yes, what happened last week on the channel?
That's the fun part. I made videos like
Speaking
usual.
speaking of the Transformers,
Speaking of
Marvel
the
comic.
Transporters compendium that caused me to go buy 2 more Transformers, um, so the Transformers Marvel Compendium box set, did a review of that. I feel like I did a pretty good job in that video. I was really happy with how it turned out because I wanted to cover all the editions of the books, regardless of the ones I bought. And then I also want to talk about like the paperback editions. And then Hellfire sent me images, and then my dumbass forgot to put in the individual covers for volumes 1 through 4 of the Autobot versions. So in
Oops.
our Discord, Hellfire posted those pictures. I was like, I don't know why. That day I just did not want to edit on Tuesday. It was just one of those days where I was like, I don't want to edit. And so by the time I got around to it, I was like, yeah, oh, wow, okay, let me just get this video done. And then I went, and then Hellfire was like, so you forgot the images for the covers. He was like, first of all, he's like, did I not send them?
Was
And I
that
was like, oh no,
was
you
that
sent
was
them.
that
I just forgot.
was was that a good old Homer moment for you?
Yeah, well, it was. Um, but
I would
yeah,
say, man, those sparkly gilded edges are like like shiny. Like
they're
it's going to
so
like
pretty.
it really looks like you're holding a real brick of energy, like or like some kind of like I found it the radioactive book pages or something like that.
Yeah, it's the prettiest like gilded edges I've ever seen on a
I'm glad.
book.
I'm glad the J. Joe ones are holding on because like when I see those, oh, those look nice. I hope they like survive for years on
Yeah.
end. But they look like they're on good paper stock, so I imagine they will. I will.
Yeah, and that's the good
God,
thing too is it's, people are worried about like, oh, this is a conversation with the Warlord Omnibus like, oh, this feels like old comic paper. Is it gonna yellow? And it's like, no, they've actually got a paper stock that's acid free. It's not gonna yellow unless of course you stick it out in the sun. In which
God,
case, yeah.
I want to say, do you ever run into this moment? I think
Mm,
it's mostly been a manga thing for me. I'm not sure about like regular comics, but do you ever have moments where you bought a manga a while ago, did not touch it, you keep it in good storage, you open it for the first time to read it, and there's just dirt on the manga
yes.
pages themselves. I'm like, where did that come from?
A
Like
lot of my old Viz stuff is like that.
I was reading a manga from the Seven Seas, and like I was reading it, I'm like, "Oh, why is there dirt on here? Then I flip it through the books, like, why is every page have dirt? I
I
kept this
feel
in
like
good
it's got to be
condition,
something's degrading at some
or
point.
or something. Yeah, like it doesn't smell or mold or nothing. It's not that
Yeah.
bad, but I'm like, where does this come from? Instead
So
of
many of
that,
my old Naruto volumes are yellowed that oh yeah, like my Hitman Reborn manga did that too. Like some of my old Naruto volumes are yellowed. I feel like I want to buy the first box set and replace the whole batch because they're just like kind of disgusting at this point.
yeah. No, this
Um,
happens with me manga a lot. Where it's like fresh new opens page. Why is there a dirt stain in it already?
yeah. Yeah, Jay Delaby said Seven Seas paper does do that sometimes. Yeah, most of the Seven Seas I
Okay.
stuff as the hardcovers, which are on like glossy paper.
Seven
But
Seas,
yeah.
Seven Seas, I think is a really good company, but I can definitely tell they have a more smaller budget compared to the major companies, major companies, and stuff like that.
Veloquent says probably not dirt, most likely dried ink that piled up to the top of the page since they're printed cheaply. That would explain
That
it.
probably is, yeah, that would probably be it. Yeah.
Yeah. Other video last week was, of course, the world famous Blu-ray haul. With my absolute psychosis. You talk about rabbit holes. You talk about going down rabbit holes. The last 10 minutes of that video is about One
Not
Piece,
One Piece. Yeah.
which
I
includes the
love that.
phrase, "This bootleg's so good, I don't think I care anymore."
I love that rabbit hole of the bootleg Volume 12. I just find it funny that Volume 12, by the looks of it, is the only volume
Yes.
that's like super out of print. I just find that funny that there's only
Every
one of
other
these.
volume you can get for a reasonable price. Set 12, impossible to get. Why? I
What
don't know.
episodes? Are those filler
Enos
episodes? Major
Lobby.
arc episodes?
It's
Is Lobby? Yeah,
it's
that's
Enos Lobby, so it's an important volume too. But it's funny, I got this and I'm like, okay. And I was like, yeah, I'm like, maybe it's not a bootleg. Maybe Funimation is cheap. And then everybody was like, yeah, it's probably a bootleg. And then I put the disc in, I'm like, this just looks like the quality's not the best because it's an HD show put on a DVD, so it just looks like the same as 11 and 13, right? Like it doesn't look that weird.
it's not like
So
the old your old video on the Dragon Ball Super Blu-rays where those were pretty obviously
yeah.
like
Those were
bootleg.
like very obviously and like the quality was so much lower that it was like detrimental to the watching experience. Like I checked all the discs on that set 12. It's fine. Like it's not that bad. If they do, yeah, like Muteki, yeah, let me know if you spot one on reissue. If they reprint it, I'll buy an official 12. But if they're not going to reprint it,
And then you can do comparisons, like a short comparing the two.
yes, I totally do a short comparing the two. Yeah, no, I'm cool with it otherwise. Um, yeah, Veloquin says one of this licensing issue with whatever on set 12, not just episode, maybe music, anything special in this episode can make difficult to license. I don't think so because I think it's the same opening and ending that's on 11 and 13. I don't think they changed. I don't think they had any exclusive stuff to it. So yeah, I don't know. It's crazy, but I also like the fact that the bootleg was like, let's recreate this entire limited edition packaging, and I'm like, all right. At least feel like I got my money's worth. It was definitely a lot cheaper than buying an actual volume 12. I'll tell you that much.
Did Funimation do more of those, or did just those random sets got
They
those?
only did 3. They did 3 of those sets for the first 12, and that was it.
Okay.
And they were exclusive to Amazon. I think they didn't sell very well because they do 4 volumes at retail and then one of those sets at Amazon. So if you already bought the volumes, were you going to buy them again just for a poster and a fancy box?
Are you going to display the Nami's? Are you going to display the Nami poster?
I'm going to put it somewhere for sure. Blade Runner says it's the One Piece is an actual copy of Volume 12. Yeah. Oh yeah. Cat and the Canary. That was the Blu-ray of the haul that like blew my mind. Is that 4K from Nitrate? I can't believe that exists. It's been months since that release went up for pre-order, and I still can't believe it exists.
I still love the giant book for Downton Abbey.
Yeah, God, that set's amazing. I will be doing a best Blu-ray videos of the year next week because my mom and I are actually working on that. We're going to do 2 different lists. I gave her a list of categories and I gave her a list of everything that came out, and I'm like, here you go, make your list, and then I'm going to do the same, and then we'll see how that goes. So it's fun. Veloquid says I want to start collecting One Piece physically, but now I know as soon as I buy like 10 sets, they're going to start releasing them on Blu-ray, and then I'm just screwed. I have that luck all the time, and now that I own all 39, like something's gonna happen. Something. British battle manga that is Downton Abbey. It is so much a shonen series. It really is. It really is just British shonen.
Just wait till you watch Coronation Street. If you want other big British shonen.
There's another one too. It's at Coronation Street, and there's like another one that's also been running just as long. I forgot the name of it. Anyways,
speaking of One Piece.
Speaking of One Piece, One Piece got completely mogged by Galactus.
People like that shiny bucket.
Yep. EastEnders, that's the one. Thank you guys. I won't explain how I know what EastEnders is because that's just a little embarrassing. Anyways,
EastEnders does sound like a shonen battle manga.
It does.
Just for that title
alone. Anyways, so we got the One Piece Moose Toys, Luffy and Zoro.
Those Moose Toy one, like they like I was like legitimately impressed. Like these are only $20. Like compared to those Marvel Legends next to them, I'm like, man, the value is like really there.
Mm-hmm.
Like honestly, like I was like really surprised. Like honestly, if I see them, I might pick up the Luffy because it's like legitimately, like they're legitimately nice.
I can't wait to find Wapple and Chopper. I'm really excited for those. And then the Galactus popcorn bucket, which was a bit of a surprise. That was actually was a surprise. Because Icebot, who's on our Discord and on the channel, was like, I want to send you something, and I was like, okay. And then all they told me was it's a Fantastic Four movie theater item, and I was like, okay, well they know I got the Fantastic car because I did a video on that, so I was like, no, it's not that. And then it showed up, and I was like, no, yeah. And so it's Galactus. I'm very happy with it, and I'm gonna find a spot for it, and I'm very amused by the fact I can fit a whole Galactus figure inside of it.
I love you can fit like he's piling like it's his own ship, like egotistical ship.
Yes, I kind of also want to like stick like the Marvel Universe. I want to see if I can fit Marvel Universe Galactus in it because that'd be even funnier visual.
No, that'll be that'll be like it'll be like Bowser's clown car.
Yes. It'd be Galactus and Mario Kart race or Marvel Cosmic Racing.
Racing, yes.
Yeah. So yeah. Anyways, the popcorn bucket videos do well because not a lot of people do videos on them. They do a lot of social media buzz, but nobody actually like.
I've been seeing a lot of popcorn bucket videos recently because everybody's like, man, well, when did popcorn bucket become insane?
I think it was
now.
the Dune popcorn bucket. That Dune one, just
Yes,
like
dude. Well,
all
because
the
like yeah,
executives' eyes lit up with money, and they started greenlighting these crazy things.
I think you also you said before it's like you need to give a reason why people go to the movie theater again.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, how do we get them the merchandising? Merchandising.
Merchandising, merchandise. Yeah, yogurt was right. It's all about the merchandising.
Got it.
Yeah,
Got that. I'm not sure. I was we were talking about before pre-stream where me and Sam were talking about reboot. 'Cause I finished rewatching the series with my partner, and as you mentioned that, like I'm not sure the reboot crew were intentionally doing a Spaceball reference in season 4 when they went to the weird Toy Story world, but when Fong was part of the player crew, sprite crew that scene, and he became a active yogurt, and he
yes.
was go full Yoda. It's like I am yogurt, and like
I feel like
I,
that was a combination Spaceballs and
and
Star Wars
Yoda
reference.
parody,
Yeah.
yeah. Because it's like did they know that they were more actually referencing Spaceballs with him calling him yogurt?
I feel like they did that on purpose. They're the kind of people to make an entire episode that has a deep character insight based off of an old obscure British television show
Yep.
called The Prisoner. So I would
Yeah.
imagine they also made sure any reference was I think any reference in Reboot is intentional because it's just
Yeah.
the kind of guys they are. Um, yeah, so for videos this week, for those wondering, on Wednesday will be the top. Well, I'm gonna call it like the best comic collections of 2025. I picked 20. I did 10 paperbacks and 10 hardcovers.
Do you have a dishonorable mention?
Yeah, the Fall of X. I'm not gonna put it in the video because I want to kind of keep it positive. But the worst collected edition last year was Fall of the House of X, Rise of the Powers of X Omnibus, because of
Oh,
the
because
way
I
that
mean,
thing was
yeah,
mapped.
the way it was ordered, right? I remember we
Yeah,
talked about that.
I bitched about that in my comic haul enough, but that's probably the worst collected edition of last year because it included everything in the worst reading order possible.
Yeah,
Like
where it's like, here's the main stuff, and here's all the side material at the very end. Like, no, I get up needs to read them in chronological order.
exactly, and with other series, you can kind of get away with it with something like Infinity Gauntlet or something like that, but you can't get away with it with a series that's always like where everything takes place at the same time. Like it doesn't work separate, you know. They don't work on their own. It was the same. It's stupid. That being said, another Krakoa book made it onto the best of, so you know that line's going well. But yeah, so that'll be Wednesday's video. I'm not gonna do a short tomorrow because I'm just kind of tapped out on short ideas at the moment that aren't just here's a new toy, and I don't really have anything that's here's a new toy. Um, so that was like that so no short tomorrow, but I'll do one Thursday. And then Friday's video will be the Marvel Legends rundown because I went over all of my notes and footage. All I got to do is shoot an intro and outro, record the audio, and edit it together, and I'm done. So just knock that out, I guess. It's kind of like I just want to get I don't want to say I want to get the rundowns out of the way, but I kind of want to get them out there, see how they do, decide the future of them. Something like that. Simple, easy. Next week I'll do one for Blu-rays and then maybe do Transformers. I don't know. I have to film that still. I didn't film any Transformers footage all year. So we'll see. That's about it on that, I think. Ready to get into the news?
Yep.
I think we're ready for the news.
If people curious, Kaus may not be on today's stream. If
Oh yeah,
anyone
he's
curious
out
where he
running
is.
errands, so he may not make it back before we're done. Hellfire says, "Why does it sound like Rundown is on death row?" Okay, actually, let me just pull up the visual example so everyone understands. I want everybody to understand why Rundown is on death row. Let me just pull my channel page back up again, so we can do this. I want to make this very clear for everybody. I don't hate doing the run. Okay, part of me hates doing the rundowns, but in the same way that someone hates writing a book, but they're an accomplished novelist. Okay, it's just the work is always going to be crazy. So, for context, here you go. All right, so you see last week, right? In 3 days, got 2,000 views on this Blu-ray haul. In 5 days, we got 1.7K views on the Transformers video, right? Okay, so Transformers rundown last year for 2024, right? Has 1.3K views in 10 months. And the Studio Series 1 has 921 views in 11 months. That's why Rundown's on death row, because these are fun. They're great to make. They're also like a pain in the ass to make because they're a ton of work. This Transformers compendium video that outperformed both of them took me like 1 day to make. as opposed to the rundowns, which take me like a couple weeks to put together. Same thing for the Marvel Legends rundown. The Marvel Legends rundown from where's the 2024 one? 1.7K in 11 months. Again, I can kind of, a much simpler video I can make now can pull in
I mean, you
higher
shorts it.
views in less
I mean,
days.
also the shorts do better than those rundowns,
Yeah,
surprisingly.
the shorts do way better than the rundowns. So it's one of those things where it's like I like making them, but they're like a crap load of work, and then the actual turnout for the viewership is so much lower than the amount of work I put in that it's not super healthy for the channel, and also not super healthy for me to put all that work into a rundown just for it to do the same as if I just put comic books in front of me and talk for like 30 minutes. That's kind of like where the issue runs into. That being said, the rundowns this year I did reduce the workload so I can actually make them without killing myself. So because of that, they will be a little bit simpler, but I'm still going to cover everything in a format, and then we'll see how they do. I'm trying to get the whole goal is that like last year's took a while to come out because of how much work they were and had to put other videos out in the meantime. So like this year, I'm going to put them all together and get both of them out like this month. So that way they're like super close to the beginning of the year, see if they do better, and if they don't, then like next year it's probably going to be a top 10 type thing as opposed to or a tier list. We could do a tier list for them.
I still say I like the idea of the rundowns being short compilations of your
Yeah,
shorts. Instead of that, yeah, I think that would be a better use of rundown.
I think it's better for I think what I will probably do if these don't go well is Marvel will be a short compilation and Transformers will be a top 10 list because
Yeah,
Marvel like the Marvel stuff's harder to rank because it just comes down to personal preference. Like 2/3 of
especially
the
since
figures are just good. Like they're
I think because he think Marvel Legends use a bunch of they all kind of just usually reuse a lot of parts from each other and
yeah,
such like that. So like it's one of those which Vulcan body which Vulcan body you see like the most in Marvel
exactly.
Legends.
Like how do I rank Phantom Rider over Werewolf by Night besides I like Werewolf by Night more?
Yeah.
Yeah, so it would be something like that. Adding to this, Psychos, the Transformer figure of the year. My Transformer figure of the year isn't going to be in the rundown because it's missing Link RC. There's something about that toy that just makes me happy.
So favorite is the least favorite like generations figure, I guess is the better
I'll think about it. I'll do
question.
my usual like here's the top 10 at the end of the rundown, where I just kind of like go like I've done it for the last couple I think where I just like number 10 is number
Yeah.
9 is number I'll do that and then I'll answer that question then.
Hmm.
But RC is my missing link RC is my favorite Transformer of the year. Because it's just something about that toy finally existing and then it being as good as it is just makes me really happy. And I have both of them. I have the anime color one and I have the lesbian flag colored one, and I like having both of them. And I've also decided the lesbian flag colored RC is Rat Trap's great aunt RC.
Yeah, yes.
She's just a separate character now, because I think it makes more sense for the timeline. So yeah. Let's get to the news. All right. Blu-ray. So Blu-ray news. Chainsaw Man season 1 is getting a standard edition Blu-ray in March from Viz. So if you didn't get the limited edition, you can get the steelbook. There's the standard. So
I'm very glad because I wanted to have I didn't want to have the series, but like I didn't want to have the steelbook really, so I'm glad they're
yeah,
doing this.
and that limited edition was overpriced as we talked about.
Yep.
Discotek announced their March titles. Some of these they had not announced prior to last week on social media. So first up, we have Lupin the Third versus Cat's Eye, which is a crossover special that was exclusive to Amazon Prime Video,
I
and it
must
was
have
from
missed that when I got
2023.
I must have missed that when I got announced.
It's
It's like,
okay; they
huh.
never did any marketing for it.
Yeah, okay, that explains it.
I think they put the. I don't even think they put the trailer out with English subtitles.
I didn't even know they
Yeah,
had a dub because when they announced, like, oh, they're gonna get like the dub actresses for the new series for this, but no, they use different voice casts for this apparently. When I look
yeah.
up,
Also, this is what led to us getting the new series because this was successful, and so in Japan it was successful, and they were like, "Oh, people like Cat's Eye," so they made a whole new series for them.
I should get that the manga The new one that came,
Those
the new
sets are
Omnis that
so
came
those
out.
are so nice. I
I have the
highly
City
recommend
Hunter one.
those.
I
Yeah.
think that's probably gonna be the City Hunter one might be my next read. Sit down and
I read through those so
uh
quick too because they're so fun. At least for me, they were like really easy page turners. It was like eating candy.
mhm,
I had a blast. Um, and the next one's come out this month. they're
nice.
pumping. All right, so this one was a little controversial. This is Lupin Specials Collection 1 containing specials 1 to 5. Why is this controversial, you say? Well, because we already have specials 1 and 5 on Blu-ray. 2 through 4 did not get Blu-rays. They only were released on DVD by Discotek. And so this is their way of putting them back out for Blu-ray. I don't mind this because, one,
Well, I mean, the biggest question is how is the one with what's the one that had on Blu-ray for 1
1
in
and 5.
5?
And those are the two that
What
have
uh,
dubs from
are
Funimation.
those are those still in print? That one or no?
No, they're not. None of a lot of the specials have been going out of print lately. And
Yeah, so
so I don't have a problem with buying this again for two reasons. One, it's going to get me specials 2 through 4 on Blu-ray. Two, it's going to be one Blu-ray case on the shelf and not 5. I will always take that. That
yeah,
is a
that's
shame. There's 27 specials, and they are sucking up most of my shelves. If they're going to be reissuing all the specials in 5 special sets, I will buy them all to reduce from 27 down to 6. That's a dream.
were you super happy to finally store those Digimon Try movies?
Yes. I have a box that's just Digimon Try and then all the Ninja Turtles volumes I don't need to have out because I did that video.
Yeah, because I think also like I think some people I think need to realize, and because this is not just a Blu-ray problem, but like a comic or toys or whatever, and or game. Not everyone starts fresh. So anybody that start getting to like, oh, I'm new to Loop on the Third, and I want to get the whole series.
Yeah.
What do you mean? What do you mean? Half of those are sold out of print. I
Because
can't
there were
get them
some people
anymore.
that were like, why couldn't you do a volume 2 through 4 or a special 2 through 4 singles? And they were like, and I don't remember if I think I saw somebody somewhere that worked at Discotek was like, at that point, they would be more expensive than buying this collection. So, because the collection I think is, what is it? Let's go check the Crunchyroll price. I think the collection price is $48 for 5 specials. Those specials usually sell for like 20 a piece. So you're still getting it at a discount. Because it's only 2 discs instead of 5. It's only 1 case, not 5.
Also, like it's got the OCD brain me, but like if I had just a limited country where it's 2 to 4, and then what, and like if I was
Well,
looking
I
at the
think what
shelf,
people wanted was they wanted 2, 3, and 4 in singles that match the other single specials. Which I think is just unreasonable at this point. I feel
yeah,
like it's,
yeah,
I get it, but like, it's also, I think there's enough of a fandom now that like you need a new starting point with these because there's so many. Plus, they had already released those in singles on the DVDs. If you're that concerned about it, there are those DVDs.
imagine they
Most
released the
people,
Digimon.
most people that have the specials that have been collecting them were very happy for the same reason I am, which is saving the space on the shelf.
Yeah, imagine they released the Digimon movies singly.
Yeah, it's
um,
it's very much like I don't mind because the shelf space. Like I like currently Lupin takes up more shelf space than One Piece, which
yeah, for
doesn't make sense to
example,
me.
we'll get to the Garo news in a sec, but like if Mia Blasters release the series in one set instead of the two sets like the
Hmm.
Kraken did, that'll because Garo right now, at least the live action show, takes that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 Blu-ray cases on my shelf right now. And stuff like that. I would like to condense that down, the same space
Same thing with
and
the
such like that.
anime sets. I bought the anime sets when they first came out, and they were split as well. So like the anime takes like
Mhm.
6 spots, and I didn't go back and buy the
That's
complete sets
that's
because
the,
yeah,
that's why that's why when it comes to we're releasing this in part one and part two. I'm never buying those. I'm waiting for. I'll just wait until they'll
yeah,
do a complete series set because they will eventually.
yeah.
And elsewhere,
As long as it's
and a
like
discount.
if it's like if like it's these modern shows with their 13 episodes, like yeah, I'll buy those because that's just going to be the set they're going to do. But
Oh,
like
when 24, like
yeah,
like I'm never getting like the My Hero stuff, My Hero and 2 part. Like, I'll just wait for the season set to come out and it'll be cheaper. Or is it
exactly.
like something like that?
Also, specials 13 and 15 have never been released on Blu-ray, so that'll be another set that's not full re-release, but a couple upgrades. And if so for me, I'm cool with like rebuying all the specials in these collections so that I can save myself all that space because it's much better. Um, so I enjoy this. I enjoy this. All right, Cutie Honey Tears. I don't enjoy this on a story perspective.
Is
I,
this?
I like the
Like
pretty
this. I
people
didn't.
in it, but that's about it.
I didn't. I didn't even know the man that are Tokusatsu Kitty. I thought the 2000s.
Mm,
When this came? When this came out? Was this like a recent? I didn't even know. Made another Kitty Honey live action thing.
let me see. This was 2016, and it's a movie.
What? Wow, that's recent. Yeah, it's
Yeah, it
surprising
was
I
only
didn't
10
heard
years
about this
ago.
before.
Yeah,
God,
yeah.
God, I need to get used to that now. 2016 was 10 years ago. God.
Ever since I turned 30, nothing surprises me anymore. um, yeah, so like I don't know. I'm probably not gonna pick this one up. I've seen stuff of it, and I've seen the people involved in it, and I'm like,
But I say because on the what I from what I always seen like Kitty Honey and
yeah.
the little bit of the 90s stuff. So where does the scale on the Kitty Honey? 'Cause I know you don't like the original manga. What was
I
it? I
don't like the
forget what
original
was the
manga, even though I own it. I don't like the original manga. This scales,
so
I think. I don't. It doesn't even scale like as an adaptation because it's like kind of a weird like cyberpunky future type thing. It's got, but it scales
which
closer to the original manga taste wise.
okay, because I was about to say that's like something up your alley. Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah,
Then you said
I haven't. I need to like probably need to track down and actually watch the whole thing. But everything I've seen of it makes me go. Yeah.
also, I'm assuming Mari Yamaguchi is a big actress, hence why her name's on the title there. I'm assuming
Let's see what she's done as we
because
listen.
I see that I'm like I see that I'm like oh god, getting Rihanna Smurf fed flashbacks already.
Ooh, it has a 4.9 out of 10 on IMDb.
Oh dear.
Maria Nishi is a retired Japanese model, actress, singer, songwriter associated with Rising Production. She was in One Piece Film Z, and I've seen nothing else she was in.
Okay.
Okay, she's 32, so she was 22 when she did that movie.
Very young. My
Um,
god.
wow, she really didn't do that much. I don't know why she got such high credit, to be honest. She didn't even do an album. She just did singles. Okay, I can't explain that. Also, she was in something called The Naked Director on Netflix in 2021, so take that as you will. All right, Voltes V is getting a Blu-ray, which is actually
Volt
Voltes
still
5.
Volts V. Is this was Spain's favorite series? What country did that new
That
Tokusatsu
was the
series?
Philippines.
The Philippines. This is the Philippines' favorite thing, favorite
Yeah.
announcement.
Mr. Jugi says sounds like an industry plant. Yeah, she might be an industry plant type thing. Like her agency really wanted to make her happen. Um, I don't know. With Cutie Honey, also don't ever take my word for it. Cutie Honey is a very much. It's going to be case by case with each project for each person. So like always check it out for yourselves. Um, but if you're like me and you have like you got to find where your line is, and I think that one's over my line. All right. Yeah, this used to be on SD Blu-ray, like Hellfire mentioned, but I think Toei did a remaster when the live action show was made.
They need to appeal to the Philippines.
Yeah. So there's now a Blu-ray of it, which I think is great. Also, people were yelling that Discotek wasn't making Super Robot stuff anymore.
Where's my
There
space?
you
Yeah,
go.
Where's our space linguinis?
There you go. Bangkok Dangerous is a Thai action film that they announced prior. It's finally coming out in March. That one actually looks pretty cool. If Jerry was here, he would tell us more. Zone of the Enders Perfect Collection.
God, that cover for Bangkok looks so 2000s.
It does. Zone of the Enders Perfect Collection.
Also, it's a compilation of all the Zone Ender. That's cool. I like that.
Yeah. And SARS Wars Bangkok Zombie Crisis, which is also part of that same world of movies. I don't even know where to begin with that. There's some things that are too weird even for me. So that's pretty much everything that's up for pre-order for March. I don't think it's gone on Media OCD yet. I think it's just on Crunchyroll, but there you go. That does it. Any questions, comments, concerns? I'm excited about these 2 Lupin things. I'm not buying anything else, but I'm buying the 2 Lupin sets. I'm very excited about
Mhm.
those. Also, I gotta get Kikaider Reboot. Gotta not forget to order Kikaider Reboot. I held off on it because I needed to order it with some other stuff. But yeah, very excited. All right, let's get to the next piece of news. Media Blasters has announced their next release, which actually surprised me as to what it is. So they are selling Garo Taiga, the most recent Garo movie, is the first thing they're releasing for Garo. That works. It's a prequel movie, so you can watch it on its
Mhm.
own. And it's for the 20th anniversary of Garo. And I very much appreciate this post, which says direct sales of Garo Taiga Elite Edition will be available for a limited time in 2 configurations. For the UHD 4K edition, the Mega Bundle will include a slipcase and exclusive supplementary materials, including an audio commentary track, newly produced video content, and a printed booklet by Matt Burkett and the team behind our stunning Combinator extras, and a folded poster. The Blu-ray will also be available as a Mega Bundle, as well as a standalone Blu-ray in a slipcase with a printed booklet as well and folded poster. As you know, there are lots of Garo. As you know, there's lots of Garo, so looking for a first quarter release and limited of 1,000 units each, and then there will be a standard edition later. So this is the 2 editions. So if you want the 4K edition is $60, which is, I mean, that's not the worst. I've seen worse. 60,
I say
but
like
it's in line
yeah,
with the limited editions pricing on.
yeah. I love Garo a lot, but like I think I'll probably wait for the standard edition. So much I love Garo so much
For
because
context, the Mega Edition Blu-ray is $40. This one's interesting to me, and I'll tell you why. Because when it came to buying the trilogy, I was like, yes, give it to me now, because I love those movies. And then when it came to buying the Commodore Dyad set, I was just like,
you're
ah.
begrudgingly.
And then with this, I'm like, good video content? I have no idea if this movie's good or terrible. Because I haven't seen it. It hasn't even hit home video in Japan yet. So there's not like fan subs of this. I don't have any read on Garo Taiga as a movie to know if I even like it. But I did buy the
I
4K
mean,
because it's a
I
4K
mean,
and I'll review it and it'll be fine.
I mean, no matter what, I like if I'm waiting for the regular because of fun, more of a funds thing,
Yeah,
because a fun thing. But like, cause honestly, I would have bought. I almost did buy it right away because like, even I haven't seen it, like it's Garo, like,
it is Garo.
like the Garo, even
I would
if it's
buy
not
the Jenga series I hate because it's Garo. So it's not really
the
that.
Garo, even yeah, like, even Garo has whereas I still like it. It's because it's Garo.
And then they tell me exclusive bonus features and slipcover. I'm like, okay, I'm there. I'll drop the money for it. I'm excited though. I think after the stuff that happened with the Dyad set, I feel like Media Blasters is going to be doing good on these. I have a
I mean,
good feeling. So
I like how clearly already said
yes,
on it. Like, this is we're already telling what's not gonna be in the standard edition. Also, I like they already tease like more Garo to come. Like they don't like tease anything. They said oh more coming.
yeah, they're very
Stuff like
very
that.
clear, concise, to the point. Tells you what each thing is, and it's easily available right now. Like I said, they're limited to 1,000 on these special editions, and yeah, I think we just got to wait and see how it turns out. We don't have a release date because they haven't set a release date for this yet. It's just first quarter.
Mm.
I think I forgot to mention this. Let me go pull this up on the site because I think I don't think we talked about this on a stream. Now that I'm remembering, if you purchased the Commodore Dyad collection from them, the limited
Yep,
edition,
yep. Limited edition. Okay.
if you bought the limited edition from them and you want to get a disc replacement that will have the corrected subtitle issue in the first, you put it in your cart for $5. It will cancel your order if you didn't previously order this, but they're going to send you if you pay $5, which is the shipping, international, they'll contact you if you're doing an international shipping. It's not an exchange. You place the order, they verify your order, and they'll send you the one disc, just the Commodore, the first disc, with the line fixed on it. So that's how they're doing it. If you want to get a
I do
replacement, you gotta go through it and pay the $5 shipping.
I do appreciate how quick they are releasing the doing the 6, which I appreciate.
Yeah.
It took like Cleopatra how long? Month?
They never actually acknowledged it. You just had to keep emailing them until they took care of it.
Just keep poking the stick at them.
Yep. So I'm glad to see this as an option. I of course put in for mine, so I'll follow it up. The thing with the Tokusatsu stuff for me, when it's the main series, like on Kamen Rider, Ultraman, Sentai, etc., I'm gonna be buying it because I cover it on this channel. It's a solid through line of a baseline of stuff.
Garo, Garo, you're doing it for the love.
Garo, I do it for the love. But honestly, the Garo viewing guide actually performed better than the Metal Hero one. So like,
I wonder. I wonder if you did that, the Metal Hero one now would have done
a lot
better
of people are
because
commenting on the Metal Hero one right now. So people are
yeah,
finding it again because of Project Red.
Project Red, yeah.
Yeah, so it's been picking up, but it is crazy.
But,
Like
but,
the Garo viewing
but,
guide exceeded my
but,
expectations.
but since you don't have future vision, you can't. You
Yeah, I had
didn't.
no idea Toho was going to reboot Metal Hero, sort of, but kind of not really. Yeah, Garo's Taiga
uh,
movie is sort of a tribute to Taiga's actor having died, but kind of not at the same time. I'm not exactly sure. It was just for
kind
the
of a
20th
both.
anniversary, mostly.
It's kind of a nice both scenario. I view it. Though,
Yeah.
like God, like I was saying, I haven't seen it. That Jam Project song for it, the film, Mwah, so good.
Oh yeah.
Love it.
Here's anyone
Just,
wondering.
just like oh Tiger. It's like
Yeah, it's got such a great like classic feel to it. That's honestly worth buying for the Blu-ray on its own like that. We're gonna
I
do
mean,
this. If anyone's curious what the most viewed viewing guides are, we're gonna do that right now because I like making this all about myself. Apparently, anyway, so viewing guides
oh,
most
gee,
popular
oh,
Super Sentai.
oh.
Super Sentai's got 24,000 views on that guide, and I might need to do a little addendum video when Sentai's like completely over.
Oh yeah. Actually, that's a I mean, yeah, that's
Yeah,
you should you should just remake the video and just put the addendum in.
I might do
like
that. I might just cut in the new
yeah,
stuff and then just keep it's a
yeah,
complete.
because
Yeah,
yeah, the complete set because the show, even if it does come back, it won't be for a while. So
yeah. Then we got Kamen Rider next, then Ultraman, then Digimon, then Transformers, then Power Rangers, Ninja Turtles, Dragon Ball, Garo, MCU, Kamen Rider Update, Ben 10, Sonic the Hedgehog, X-Men, Metal Hero, G.I. Joe, Godzilla and Kong, Star Trek, Superman, Fantastic Four, Tron, Digimon, Beat Break Update, and Metroid all the way at the bottom. Because I'm not a
kind of
gaming
shame the
channel.
Superman. It's kind of shame the Superman and the Fantastic Four ones to look. Those are honestly my favorite viewing guys you've done.
I love doing those. Those are some of my favorites too. And yet they are a little bit lower. But the fact that Garo is just slightly below Dragon Ball and above the MCU, like I really found the audience. So like,
I want.
yeah,
I wonder if that tells you something. I wonder.
it's telling me something. I gotta get this back in order here. There you go. So I will be when I review the Garo Blu-rays. I'm not going to be going in going. Hope this does well. I know it's going to do well because the audience is out there. Just gotta gather them all
I
together.
mean, there was a bit of a glitch. I wish it was a glitch, but like apparently the Tiger said I read the Tiger said sold out. Like the 4K
That was
Blu-ray
a
for the
glitch.
two
They
sold
said they
out.
forgot to click
Okay.
the button to make the Blu-ray version live.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, but like, I was just for a moment like, wow,
Yeah.
you summon the Garo fans. They all can find it all.
hmm Jay Delabeat said, keep watching the viewing guides, very quality videos. Thank you for that. Those are some of the hardest videos to make. And unlike the rundowns, they actually perform well, which is why I could keep making them. The rundowns are just as much work or more, and then they don't pull in the numbers the viewing guides do. It's the business side of what I do. Psycho O said, I'm happy to tell you, I'm happy telling you to add every Sentai cameo in the video helped out. Yeah, it really did. Because like nobody else has done a video or any guide like that where it's like here's every time one of these people came back.
How are you gonna do that?
So
How are you gonna hand it for Gozuger?
that's it's actually I think easier for Gojira because I think the only one that came back that was actually like the character was Sasuke. So I think it's like
That was I don't give two craps about Gozuger, but I did saw that. I'm like, oh, that was cool.
yeah, the final Universe Warrior is actually like an existing Sentai Red. I thought was really fun.
I apparently learned that Sasuke's actor helped get the Sentai actor cameos in Red Ranger Isekai
Yeah,
apparently recently.
yeah, he
Where it's
was
like, oh,
involved in that. He
That's like, oh, that's so cool.
he is like the ambassador to the prior Sentai actors. He's like, "Ooh, come do this thing. It's really great." He was also super cool when I met him. That's a great guy.
Mhm.
So like, yeah, it was so fun with him being in Gozuger. It was like the coolest thing I've seen out of Gozuger since it was nice to get something that I thought was like genuinely awesome about Gozuger. After everything that's been going on with the show. And I didn't watch the episodes, but people on Twitter posted all the clips, so I'm good. I saw it all. I saw the Sasuke-ness. All right, comic book news. Comic book news, interesting. So, Free Comic Book Day is happening. I don't know why Marvel's calling it Comic Book Giveaway Day or whatever their name for
Okay,
it is.
maybe they didn't know. Well, it's gonna be the new name for it. So,
I
but
don't
it's
I don't know what's happening, but it may be also because Marvel's distributed by Penguin while the rest of these are under Lunar now.
yeah.
No idea. Um, So, Energon Universe is going to get another 2026 special. They've been doing these where they each contain stories from each of the three comics. They also get printed as a normal.
If you miss them, yeah, if you miss
Yeah,
them,
if you miss them, they come out in comic shops like a couple weeks later. The interesting part is one of the stories will be done by, let's see, one of the stories will. So you got Robert Kirkman, Joshua Williamson, and then Jason Howard and Connor Hughes. But I believe one of the stories is also going to be Danny Warren Johnson returning for one of
nice.
them.
Yeah,
So
that's nice.
that's pretty cool. DC's also getting in on Free Comic Book Day. They're going to be doing a next level sampler, which will contain previews from not exclusive material, previews from Batwoman, Lobo, and Deathstroke the Terminator. So that's that. They also have a preview of Aquamanatee. Okay. They also have a preview edition, or no, it's a special free edition of the first issue of DC X Sonic. And then they got a free edition of Nice House on the Lake. So none of these are new material. All these are samplers and previews, which may be a difference in how Free Comic Book Day is going to be this year. So, Toma dropped a $2 super chat saying King Oger's Rita will be in episode 18 of Zets. That is exciting
I
because
need to catch. I need to catch up on my Rider and Ultra because been a bit like in
you might
Omega
as well just
and
wait a week
then
for Omega. It's almost over.
yeah, so I might do that and catch up on that and then catch up on Zets because the holidays got me very busy to watch.
I know. I'm
Watch.
just getting. I'm just getting to Tales of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles because of the
I saw
holidays.
your I saw your comment like about the not old Hob. It's like
Yeah,
it's like oh I'm getting bad embargo flashbacks when you mentioned where it's like it's literally old Hob, but except in MAME.
yeah. Because like when they introduced him, I was like, okay, Scratch, all right. And then it kept going, and I'm like, this is
like
literally just Old
like
Hob with a
Scratch
different name.
like because they call him Scratch like the rare vintage character
Yes,
from the
his
okay.
his name in the show is Scratch, like the old vintage toy that's only known for being super rare that has zero character behind it. And then, but everything else is Old Hob. The backstory, the not the personality. Everybody's personality is different. The design, the backstory, his storyline. It all feels like Old Hob, and then he's just called Scratch for some reason, and I'm just like,
Has to be
okay.
some weird yeah, it has to be some weird embargo thing, yeah.
Or they thought that Scratch fit his name better or his personality better. I don't know, but great show by the way. Tales of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, fantastic. I'm so sad it got
It's
canceled.
it's so shame.
I got like 3 episodes
I
left, but it's been great so far.
yeah, I would watch it, but there's this thing called
Called
Paramount
Paramount
Plus
Plus.
Plus, and
I feel
you
like
have
it's
to
gonna
keep.
go to Netflix eventually.
No,
So,
I mean that's as we there's patterns. Every time a Paramount Plus show gets added to Netflix, it gets instantly better
yep.
views than it ever was, and because and stuff like that. Like I won't be surprised a lot of people watch Tales of the TMT not on Paramount Plus but on
Oh,
Netflix.
absolutely. All
Because
right.
I mean, you saw the news of what Paramount's doing recently. My
I
God,
have, and it's too stupid for me to report on because I feel like I'll just die a little inside talking about how
was he keep saying?
how
Was he?
desperate Paramount is.
What did he keep saying? They keep censoring 60 minutes of a
Yes, they
stream.
keep censoring 60. Oh God! All right, this is an aside from comic news. So there were the Golden Globes were last night, and they were on like CBS, and they're run by Paramount. And even the host of the Golden Globes was like calling out the fact that like CBS News has been censoring stories and not letting reporters report on things, and like to the point where she made a joke that was like, oh, it's really become CBS News. It's where you see BS News.
I'm surprised she wasn't taken back
I was
from.
surprised too because it was happening on CBS. Like she went for it, and I was like, you know what? I'm glad you did because it has been ridiculous the stuff happening over there on their news departments, and also like Paramount's whole crash out about not being able to buy Warner Brothers has gotten to a pathetic level to the point where they're trying to sue Netflix for trying to buy Warner Brothers, and I'm just like, give it up. My God, I have seen
It's
some desperate, needy
like
people. Do you know how bad it got? I think it was Variety or the Hollywood Reporter or Deadline. One of them ran an article today about the desperation of the Ellison family, and I'm just
oh
like,
no.
my God, like you don't see the industry fight back this hard against anybody. Like
Yeah.
it's crazy. So
Every time I see the news, I just go like, "Yo, what is love?" That
mm,
clown, that clown video is like the best running gag in the
it
superhero
is
thing.
the best clip I've ever found for anything. What is love? All right. On that note, what is love? Not me and Marvel Comics right now because they're ending my favorite thing they've done recently. The Ultimate Universe is ending in April. We got Ultimate Wolverine 16. We got Ultimates 24. We got Ultimate Endgame number 5, and they just tossed in Ultimate Finale, a one shot to wrap things up.
AKA, they tell the whole crew, "All right, right," and man, you know what this feels like? It feels like when a manga gets cut off and the manga had to quickly write it. It really feels like it,
Yep.
doesn't it?
It really
um,
does. And the best part about it is that you can tell by reading any of these comics, except for Ultimate Wolverine, by reading any of these comics, you can tell they were not ready to wrap up. There is a thing that happens in Ultimate X-Men 24 that literally just starts setting up a second story arc, like the next phase of the comic. And then issue 25 is practically a recap because we're wrapping up the series instead.
oh no, that is some anime we got canceled right.
Yes.
um, I feel bad for Peach Momoko.
I feel
Like I know
bad
she's
too because she did something so damn bold in 24. I don't know what the spoiler embargo is on that, but like I'm so impressed she pulled it off, and I'm like, oh, this would change the book forever. Oh, right, it's ending in 2 issues.
it's so mad because like Peach Momoko, like I honestly feel like Peach Momoko is carrying Marvel on her back a lot of times because like
Yes,
doesn't I think she does like half the costumes in Rivals, for example, like that.
she basically does half the costumes in Rivals. She does variant covers for all their books, and they're finally giving her a book with Stan Sakai for Side Dimension Rivals as like a consolation prize. But I will say, if you haven't read Ultimate X-Men, there's a reason Maystorm's the character representing that book. It's
I mean,
crazy.
yeah,
The
I need
reason
to,
why it's Maystorm in these crossovers is the crazy part, and I'm like, I want to see more. Why is it wrapping up so soon? I'm not ready.
it's like my only thing I wish is I kind of feel like MOs. I really think they should discontinue Marvel should just like Peach Momoko because like yeah, I feel like with because I think because with Spider-Man Ultimates, Wolverine, Black Panther, they were very tied into the Ultimate Universe
Yeah,
storyline. But like from what I've seen, and I haven't catch up on Ultimate X in a long while, but like what I've seen is so standalone that like you can honestly keep going with Ultimate X Peach Momoko
it really
Ultimate X
could
Men.
because the thing is, like, basically issue 25 is May going, and now I'm gonna go walk over to Ultimate Endgame. Like, there's been no connection between any of the books and Ultimate X-Men, and except in issue 25, May is like, I'm gonna go walk over to Ultimate Endgame now because I need to do this. Like,
Yeah,
it's
like they
it's
really, yeah,
crazy.
you because like you don't need unlike the other books, you don't need to have the Ultimate Universe, the whole rest of the Ultimate Universe where Ultimate X Men exists. So you can literally continue Ultimate X, Peach Momoko's Ultimate X Men as its own book,
Yep.
literally, and such like that.
And
Like
adding
I think
adding
they,
to it, it's the thing that's crazy about it is that issue 24 was so good of like a first arc finale. It felt like the ending. It felt like the ending of Naruto Volume 27 before it became Shippuden. Like I just felt like
mhm,
this is such a huge thing that this is like the ending arc before you have a time skip and then you're into your next arc like a manga would do. And yet,
mhm.
basically, it's like if One Piece ended at Marineford. That's
Mhm.
basically how Ultimate X-Men feels to me. Is like we had Marineford, and then it's just like, all right, and here's 2 episodes where they go find the One Piece, and it's over. Like that's how it feels instead of like,
I mean, it really feels like a manga. Like I was one of my favorite mangas is that it's sadly so obvious that it's on Death Store is Orc of the Flame. It's one of the
mm,
recent newer series on Shonen Jump. I've been loving that manga. And in the latest chapter, they said, "Oh, one of the main the main villain of the book go like reveal that no, actually, I was fighting the actual real main villain, and that's why I've been doing the things I do." And then out of nowhere, oh, the ultimate evil's free. We need to team up with the villain to stop the evil ultimate evil. Like, oh man, that's so obvious. The book got axed. Like, it was so
yeah,
sad to see that. Like, no, I love this book. Damn you, Suecia.
yeah. That's how it feels reading Ultimate X-Men right now. It's just like you could feel they had so many ideas, and like the door opens so wide to so many things, and then they just shut the door, and it's like, what the hell? I don't get it. All right, let's do entertainment news because we got a bunch of stuffs. All right, first of all, Godzilla Minus Zero is coming out November 6th, 2026 in North American theaters. That's faster than I
It's what?
thought.
Yeah, and like, oh, it really from me when I saw 2026. Like, wait, it's this year?
Yeah.
Because I still used to wait for so long for Godzilla movies to come out. I'm like, holy crap, this has to be like the fastest Godzilla sequel we've gotten ever,
Hmm.
like at least in the modern of the post like millennium era
Yeah.
stuff.
Also,
Because like
AR says, were the sales good for Ultimate X-Men? Yes, all the Ultimate books were outselling their main universe counterparts.
yeah, that's the problem. All the Ultimate books have been selling like or some of the best selling books of Marvel, and they're just canceling it.
Yep. Blader says, what's the Japanese release date? I didn't actually see that. All I
I think
saw
it was
them
two.
talking about...
I
Oh,
think it was two.
Japan is November 3rd.
Yeah, it's like 2 weeks, isn't it?
Yeah, no, it's 3 days. Japan gets it
Oh,
November
three.
3rd.
Wow.
North America gets it November 6th. The November
Oh
3rd
damn.
is because the original Godzilla opened November 3rd, 1954.
Oh, so it's a like nice little
Yeah.
tongue-in-cheek anniversary
But they're
thing.
going to wait until the Friday to release it here because that's how we do movies over here. So, yeah, that's that. All right, next up. Gojuju versus Boom Boonger is confirmed for a March 20th release in theaters and then Blu-ray and stuff to follow with bonus pack-in toys. And the
I
description
imagine.
for this spoils the ending of Gojuju, I think, so I'm not going to read it.
I imagine this got delayed. It was meant to come out
Yes.
earlier. I imagine.
And, you know, from everything we've seen, if you can watch Gojuju for the sake of editing, like I watch clips from Gojuju to see how they edited things, Maya Imamori definitely filmed that entire series and was filming this
Wasn't
versus
it?
movie.
Didn't Ninja Reds? Didn't Sasuke actor accidentally post a photo
Yes.
of the of the
Yes.
pre?
He posted a picture that was like a nice promo still of him in the show, and Maya was in the background, and then the tweet got deleted because someone at
Yeah,
Toei was like, "Take it down, take it down, take it down." But
they
yeah,
they they he'll kill us.
yep, I've got a folder on my desktop that's just original Gozuger stuff, now lost media. Like just as I got like episode previews or images or just whatever like that got out there.
I can't wait for like a couple of years. So someone would just upload the original my
Yeah.
Ikamori cut on out of nowhere.
It's gonna appear on like Billy Billy or something, and it's just like, what?
Yes.
Where'd this come from?
And everyone's like, archive it now, archive it now.
Yeah. So, anyways, this is definitely like coming, and we'll see how it goes. The description in the trailer for it, is not. It's not. They're not breaking the you're not breaking the trend of horror glazing as everyone's been calling it because the show just loves that one character, and the movie's no different.
I mean, like I keep seeing Boone Red with a jacket there, and like man, like I want to see like the Yu. I mean, since the Yu-Gi-Oh! 5D's writer, I just want to see a version of animated version of Boone Ranger where they have giant like epic wind blowing cape like trench
Yes,
coats like Yusuke or Yugi.
that would
Fancy their coat
be
do that.
that'd be so great. Maybe we'll get that in Gavin Infinity. Maybe that his power
Yeah.
up. All right. In the world of Disney live action remakes that I care about, aka this one movie just because of its director, we got casting for Tangled for Tegan Croft, who's playing Rapunzel, and Milo Manheim, who's playing Flynn Rider. The funny part to me is that every time I see Tegan Croft, I'm like, she looks like Rapunzel, and then I have to remember she was Raven in Titans.
Really?
That does not look like the same woman. Just like completely different style going on, and I'm like, okay, it's a good photo to use because she looks like Rapunzel, not anything like
I
Raven. But
all I can think of is apparently like Zachary Levi like tweeted or something like that. Oh, going like, "I'm so young enough to play Flynn Rider," which I just find so funny.
yes. Um. Anyways, so they're doing a live action Tangled. Reason I'm excited is because Michael Gracie's directing it, and he's
And
two
you're
for two on
praying to God,
movies.
and you're praying to God that Disney just lets him cook. It's
Exactly.
like,
My thing I'm appreciating about the way that this is Scott Gust, who's a well-known Disney fandom reporter. This is the same word in Disney's tweet. Upcoming live-action reimagining of Tangled. Reimagining sounds to me like you're letting Michael Gracie cook, because that man is an incredible
I re-
director. Greatest
I really
Showman,
hope.
Better Man, like this could be the third movie, and like, holy cow, look how he took a concept that shouldn't have worked and made it work.
I really hope. I just this please is just let him cook. I really want. I don't like. I love. That's one of those. I adore Tango. I love that original movie. But like, but like, hearing the director and seeing Better Man, I'm like, just please let him cook. Just
Yes.
don't do any meddling. Just let him direct.
Just let
Like,
him do it the way he wants to, and it will be great. Also
the only
because
thing,
apparently Catherine Hahn is in talks to be Mother Gothel, so this could be really
which
great.
I mean, yeah, that's just. I mean, like that's just perfect casting right there.
Yes.
I
Um,
mean,
she
the
can
only
sing,
change.
she can act. She's already played a bad bitch witch on an MCU, a couple
this,
MCU shows.
this
We're good.
The only thing that they change Maximum to a monkey instead of a horse.
Because that way Michael Gracie feels at home.
Yes.
Oh, that's good. Anyways, hopefully this shakes it. She's in talks. She hasn't confirmed, but she's in talks, so she's probably doing it. I mean, look at that. I mean, look at it. It's Mother Gothel.
God,
There's
is
Catherine
there
Hahn.
ever
There's
is
Mother
there any
Gothel.
jingle that's still
There's Mother
is there's
Hahn.
any jing if
Yeah.
there's any jingle that's still like always in my head is Agatha
Oh la
la
la.
la.
I randomly find myself singing the Ballad of the Witch's Road. Like it'll just happen at sometimes, like down, down, down the road. Yeah. Anyways, I'm excited. This thing has the most potential a remake has had. It's got the most. Let's see if they can
We're
pull it
just,
off.
again, let's literally hope we're just praying they literally don't pull the monkey's paw wish on this.
Yes. All right. Sebastian Stan is in the Batman Part 2. And there was a Hollywood Reporter article that confirmed he's playing Harvey Dent. I may be a
Which
little
I think
tired of
that
Harvey Dent, but now you got Sebastian Stan playing Harvey Dent. I'm going to shut up.
another congressman.
Yes, another congressman.
I would say, I mean, perfect casting, but but I would say, I really do hope they don't have him become Two Face in this film. Like I want Sebastian to be
Mhm.
Harvey for all the film, and then and Stinger could be his Two Face transformation. I think that would be a really good lead into a part 3
This also
because
really does confirm the rumor that Scarlett Johansson's playing Gilda Dent.
mhm. I think
Also, I have
with
I have a theory. I have a big theory. I got a big brain theory going on.
oh what is it?
So, Gilda Dent, Long Halloween character. Harvey Dent involved in Long Halloween. Long Halloween takes place on Halloween and then runs to the following Halloween. All right. Long Halloween is all about the collapse of the traditional mob system and the rise of the supervillains. I think this is what Matt Reeves is doing, and I don't know if I've picked his brain yet, but he wants to do a trilogy. I think he's doing a long-form Long Halloween adaptation, where it starts on
I mean,
Halloween in part 1, and then it ends on Halloween at the end of part 3. And then the Harvey Dent stuff, like you said, maybe he doesn't become Two-Face in this movie, becomes Two-Face in the next movie, as it's taking all these elements of Batman mythos and putting them all together. But the overall structure, what if when this is all done, the overall structure is just going to be like, oh wow, that was the greatest Long Halloween adaptation.
I think that's honestly, I really hope that's the case because it really feels like it, especially with the whole the mops, the fall of the mobster, and I mean,
Mm-hmm.
I still need to see Penguin, but like the way
It
how
falls in
the
line with it.
Batman, the way how Batman Part One ends, what Penguin sets up, it really does feel like they might want to do, like the fall of the traditional mobster and more to supervillains
Because I think
and
that
stuff like that.
obviously it's not going to be a beat for beat adaptation of Long Halloween, but I think thematically it's going to adapt the Long Halloween, and I think thematically, like using it kind of like a base structure, and then you have all these other events in it. And yeah, they did confirm the Joker for part 2 as well. So I think it's going to be interesting to see this develop. But this casting, the Joker being back, Catwoman being gone from the second movie, which makes me sad, but I understand. I feel like a lot of this stuff can really start to kind of I'm starting to see the vision, starting to see what Matt Reeves got going on in his brain, and I'm excited to see
Mhm.
it come together. So,
I think another reason why I really want to hope it's just all Harvey, because I feel like Harvey Dent himself is like, I think the aspect of the Two Face character that not a lot of people or a lot of series don't like. They just go straight to Two Face, not really, because I think the tragedy of Two Face the character is the fall of Harvey Dent,
mm.
and I think Sebastian Stan can really play that good, like he was a good man, but due to circumstances he falls into the Two Face persona, and I think he can really do it well
And I
with
think
this
having a whole
character.
movie of it instead of rushing the Two Face part like they did in Dark Knight would be
Right?
great.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's a lot of good stuff. I'm excited though because when you have high caliber talent coming into movies, I'm in. Does it is it a little MCU actor heavy having Scarlett Johansson and Sebastian Stan in it and Andy Serkis and Jeffrey Wright? Yeah, but you know what? If the movie's good, I don't really care at this point. I'm not being picky. But I will say, yes, there is maybe a few too many MCU actors in the Batman movie, but
It's one of
Matt
those
Reeves is
things
the
where
kind of director to bring the best out of people, so it's fine.
that's the thing. What you said, Andy Circus, and I keep forgetting he was Claw because I think
Yes.
Andy Circus, I think Monkey.
Yep. That's why he was Alfred in the movies because Matt Reeves did two Apes movies with Andy Serkis, and he's like, "Want to be on camera this time?" So
Now we need to get Paddington to be a monkey if they were bringing back for the apes.
that'd be fun. Robert Pattinson would love playing a monkey, in Planet of the Apes.
He's a good voice actor. I
He
mean,
is
like again,
amazing. Yeah.
he was great in Boy and the Heron. I'm so impressed that like again, Mickey 17. Like I keep forgetting that was Robert Pattinson in that movie because
Mm,
he gets lost in the character in that film.
absolutely. All right. It's time to talk about that X-Men teaser that leaked like forever ago. I feel like I've already talked about it with family and friends so much that I got to remember all my talking points for this actual stream we've been doing.
So, all right. First off, ding, ding, dead man in wheelchair. Ding,
Yes.
ding.
Are you guys ready to watch Professor X die for a fourth time? Because I am. Let's do it. So the thing is that it leaked and I saw it, and then it leaked in higher quality and I saw it, and then it finally came out in full quality. I've actually not seen a leak of the fourth teaser, which is actually nice because that means next week when I talk about it, it'll feel fresher. You know, like because I've not seen anything from it. I've seen descriptions of it, but I haven't actually seen
I
it.
think that's the thing. It was it's kind of weird 'cause I don't like. I think I seen it, but I don't know those are AI. I think that's the problem I had
That's
right
been the
now.
issue I've been running into as well. With this one, when the AI leak happened for this trailer, I was like, "That's AI." Ian
Well,
McKellen don't look like that.
I say that's the biggest sell. How you know this was an AI? Didn't have Magneto in comic actor costume.
Yeah. So, anyways, the trailer is mostly looking at the mansion. Things are kind of rough, and then it's like, oh, Charles and Eric are playing chess, and they're gonna die, and it's, you know,
and then
it's
and then
good, but it
and
does
then we
feel a little repetitive of like Days of Future Past, you
and then
know.
we saw Donut Lord's true power.
And then we saw this, and I was like, that's what I'm looking for. You know, if you're gonna jangle keys at me, jangle cool keys at me, not keys I've seen before. Um, I will say that, like, you know, when you see Cyclops, like, full eye blast, Jim Lee costume, Sentinels in the background, yeah, I'm kind of into this, just off of an aesthetic purpose, and give me a toy. I don't know if this is gonna be a good movie. I have no idea. I'm still, jury's out on that one. I'm not really, feeling it. But I will say, out of all the teasers, I think the Thor one was the best one, like teaser wise. I think this one was the
is this
most exciting one because this is stuff we haven't seen before, and
is
it's the
this is this
Cyclops part.
is this the hype aura moments trailer?
It is the hype moment in the Aura trailer. Like I think it would have been better. You know, Magneto and Charles is nice. I think it would have been nice if we got to like maybe see like Mystique or Nightcrawler as well. You know, not just. Oh god, I just realized the only woman that's shown up, the only female character that's shown up in these teasers,
It's Doris
Thor's
daughter.
daughter. um, I think there's definitely like I mean, just seeing this reminds me of like seeing stuff from Deadpool and Wolverine, where it's like, oh, I've always wanted that. That'll be fun. Well, it
Or
may,
all those,
well,
or all those ye old fan edits of
yeah,
James Marsden in Cyclops costume.
exactly. So it's like I'm excited about that. The other thing that's got me very curious is that the music they used in this is a track from Agatha All Along when Death showed up. And I know they're talking about Death Comes for Us All and all that. I'm like, but is Aubrey Plaza going to roll up into this movie? Because then it might actually make money. The movie audience needs to understand how Aubrey Plaza as Death was like the most attractive thing I've seen in a long time. I think everybody was on board with that, and I just thought it would be great if she showed up in the movie. She just kind of hangs out in the background. She's like, "Yeah, yeah, you're all screwed. Have fun. I'll come get you in a minute."
So, do you think the theory of this is the time these X-Men are the one that Logan came back the end of Days of Future Past is the timeline we're looking at here?
Would I like it to be that? Yes. Is it going to be? No.
Probably, yeah, probably not. But like,
They're
if you were to
not going to
connect,
acknowledge the timeline. They don't got time for that.
but if like it's if you've been watching these Fox movies for years, you, you just gotta assume, oh, that's the only timeline this could fit in.
It's the only what it's going to be is going to be just like with Deadpool and Wolverine stuff. I'm going to figure it out on my own, and I'm claim that I'm an authority on it and go with it.
I
Because
love
it
people.
just
I love people going with Deadpool Wolverine. Like, so does no one gonna knows there's two Logans now in Deadpool Wolverine, and
don't worry
everyone's
about it.
like, that's normal, and I know, and everyone's like, that's normal.
Hell,
For Mar-
even in Deadpool and Wolverine, they do explain it. Like they're like, yeah,
Mm.
that Logan from that timeline is our anchor being, and this Logan is from another timeline. There's just a bunch of them hanging around. It's not a problem.
What, then norm prime timeline Logan and Old Man Logan were together for quite a while in the
They hung out
comics,
for a
right?
while, yeah, until
Yeah.
old man Logan's like, I'm going.
Uh,
See ya.
yeah, so it's nothing. So it's nothing new having two Logans around. That's how you're going into his family.
Also, Deadpool's timeline is not the same as Logan's timeline, right? Where he
Yep.
dies. Also, the anchor being thing is such a last minute rewrite to get around the fact that Kang was supposed to be the villain at that movie.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like somebody pointed it out to me, and I was like, "Oh, I see it now. I see it now. Oh, we need to have a reason why the
Uh,
timeline's dying, not because Kang is destroying it. Oh, it's because Wolverine died in Logan.
Honestly, thank God. Honestly, thank God they did that. Cause I'm really glad Deadpool will get to sit on his own and be forced to connect the rest of the MCU.
Anything that removes Kang from anything is always a good thing in my. Oh God, that sounded awful. Now I realize why Kang is not in stuff. I take that back. I don't like Kang, okay? It doesn't matter what they did in the MCU. I'm never going to like Kang, and I never did like Kang. I've never liked Kang, except for those couple episodes of Earth's Mightiest Heroes, which I also think are the worst ones. I don't like Kang.
Hey, New Avengers. Hey, the New Avengers one was fun. It had Ben Grimm interacting with Luke Cage and Iron Fist.
At least that was a good one, though. I will give him that. That one was fun.
I mean, and we saw
Yeah,
Logan murder, and we saw Logan murder Raptors.
that's true. That actually, okay, I'll give that one. I'll put that one in the top ranking there. Hey, look, it's Wheels.
Wheels.
Um, where was I at? Okay. Oh, yeah. Also, Chris Claremont's been talking again about people who he thinks are in this movie, and I would say maybe he doesn't know what's going on. Maybe he's just trying to talk like he knows what's going on. But apparently, he said Chris Evans was in this movie like a year before we actually found out. So maybe Chris Claremont does know what he's talking about, and maybe I will be a happy boy seeing this movie. We'll find out when it happens. Because I'm not going to comment on it in case it doesn't happen. I don't want to get hopes up, and if it does happen, and it's technically a leak and a
Or,
spoiler,
or the lawyer, or the lawyer's at the door.
I don't know. I don't know if I'm afraid of Disney lawyers because I feel like there's a lot of people that would get sued before me and they haven't. I don't know.
Look,
That's all I
if
got on this, I think.
WB tried to take you down for praising Blue Beetle.
That's true. WB was like, "How dare you like our movie?"
You had to be careful. You don't
Yeah.
know. You don't
Didn't
know.
like our
You don't.
movie that we wanted to just throw into the trash.
I know, right? Yeah. How dare you promote our movie? The movie we did. We were not expecting any returns on.
Right?
And Soundout can tell you, I finally saw it in full the other day.
And it's great, isn't it?
Yeah, it's pretty good. It's pretty solid. There's like
You enjoy your George Lopez adventures.
I think the only thing that really hurt the movie was they really should have snuck in that low hanging fruit of putting in Lowrider. I was very disgusted that they did not have the balls to just put the low hanging fruit and just play Lowrider while he was in the Beetle machine, just driving it around.
Is that a
That's
music?
that might have
Is
been a
that the
music
lo-
rights thing. I think Lowrider's owned by a different studio's music label.
Is that the
Also,
Lopez show?
as a
The
reminder,
Lopez show theme?
yeah, it
Yeah,
is.
it is.
But it's also an existing
And
song. The thing I was gonna,
it isn't. Yeah, it is an existing song. It's very associated with the George Lopez show, as well as when he used to have his late night show on TBS. Like, so to me, it's just like low hanging fruit.
I will also add that they may not have had the budget because Blue Beetle was an HBO Max movie originally. They upgraded to theaters like later when they decided they weren't doing HBO Max movies anymore.
I also think certain character deaths were sort of unnecessary for the plot, but okay.
Yeah, emotional depth. Anyways,
I didn't like the guy blowing himself up at the end. That part was kind of weird to me. After like they finally told him
Yeah,
that, like,
yeah,
hey,
yeah, I can give
yeah.
you that one.
like that one really annoyed me the most because it's like, okay, I could sort of get away with them killing off his dad, but the military guy finding out that like he's been like you going Alo Akbar just to like prove a point or something was like you could have literally become a hero and done something with your life rather than being a douchebag.
That's true. So speaking of dying, people have been asking the question around this X-Men trailer: are the X-Men going to get killed off? Yeah. Are they going to have 5 minutes of screen time and killed in a prologue? No, because if that was the case, how did Alan Cumming break Pedro Pascal's arm?
Also, let's face it. That's the X-Men are the money makers for this film. Let's face it, right? That's the reason why
A lot of ways, they're just trying to get everybody. I will say, there is a chance that like some of the X-Men die in a prologue scene, and like Nightcrawler's one of the survivors, and he goes to hang out with the Fantastic Four, and then somehow fights Reed Richards. We know that Alan Cummings said on a talk show that he filmed a fight with Pedro Pascal, so we know that Nightcrawler and Mr. Fantastic are going to get into it. We also know that Alan Cumming accidentally broke something on Pedro Pascal, and he was out for a week.
Didn't Pedro also go like, shut up? Like,
yes,
goes to the lead.
He was giving him the shut up eyes on Kimmel. It was hilarious. Alan Cumming don't care. He's like, I got a Hollywood star Walk of Fame. I have a Walk of Fame star. I am popular. You need me more than I need you. Like, you know.
So, I think the thing with Alan Cumming though is he's not really like spoiling like the entire like
no,
I get Disney sometimes is like
really, like, small potatoes. And all that
I know
stuff.
like Disney's very stick up their ass, but like when it's a returning actor, you should just
sound out. There's some Blu-ray news
about the film and get people hyped.
Sound, there's some big Blu-ray news you might want to check out in our Blu-ray channel.
Oh. Okay, yeah, I will check that out while you guys talk about Alan Cumming.
I mean, here's the fearful thing about X-Men dying. Well, it's gonna be all the characters that they couldn't get the actors in for stupid reasons. Like, why do they have
Storm better not die off screen again. I'm gonna raise a shit fit.
I feel like they are gonna do that.
They already did that to me once, and I'm like, okay, fine. It's just to prove that if this Wolverine's from a crappy timeline, maybe they're Storm crappy too. Like, I'm still not over exactly. Like, I got over it because the rest of the movie was fine, but like, it's a Wolverine story, so like, whatever. But like, the fact that Storm died off screen due to humans, the fact Jean Grey died off screen due to humans, like, what kind of humans were those? I want to see that now. If you're gonna, but don't do it again. If you do it again, I'm gonna just lose it. I'm gonna walk out of the theater.
I don't know. I feel like, we could get Jessica Alba and back or anything like that. So we're just gonna kill off the characters because why? Yeah, no, I feel like they're gonna do that. Like, why? Where's Jean? Where's Storm? They're dead. That's why. That's why probably Scott's angry in the trailer because Jean.
I want Scott to be angry because like Charles died or something. Like.
No, the wife's dead. That's Scott's character half the time. Is my wife, my family.
Scott's character.
Jean Grey.
That's literally.
Jean Grey does not get killed by a Sentinel. Okay, if it's Doctor Doom, I'll be all right. But like, it better not be a Sentinel. It better not be off screen. gotta do this, but you gotta get. I'm going
I
off
mean,
track.
here's the thing now. If Doom kills Storm, we know this is a fully bad adaptation of Doom because there's one thing that is consistent with Doom: he respects Storm.
Yes, if Doom were to kill Storm off screen, I will never shut up about that movie. I will
Doom
be one of those angry YouTubers about that movie disrespecting Storm.
Doom is literally that meme of the black woman speaking. Please listen to her.
Yes.
Meme.
Every single time. Like, he had the X-Men in cages and he's like, Storm, would you join me for dinner?
Yep. Because he recognized the powerfulness that is Storm.
Exactly.
Literally Doom is like, hello, 10. Another 10 is talking. Come here. Screw you guys.
Doom is like, oh, hello, 12. A 10 is talking.
Yeah.
All right, let's backtrack to Blu-ray news because it's a big deal. And hey, look at that. My browser froze, so I can't spoil the surprise. Hadn't even considered that until you mentioned that they could be killing off the X-Men that don't show back up off screen. I could have a major crash out in that theater, I gotta tell you.
Record it. We're gonna do it.
Now, I'm gonna say this right now. Now I'm begging for this to happen.
If this happens, I'm turning my phone on and I'm gonna record myself like leaving.
It'll be good content.
Yeah, exactly. All right. Alliance Entertainment, formerly Mill Creek, has a new exclusive home entertainment license with Amazon MGM Studios covering physical media in United States and Canada. Under the agreement, Alliance will bring releases such as Fallout and Mercy, which are Amazon Prime shows, as well as a revitalized catalog programs and expanded 4K, UHD, and Blu-ray disc assortments. Thank God. The whole MGM side of things has been a mess since Amazon bought it. Now we got an actual company that knows what they're doing. Mill Creek Alliance ain't like the top line stuff, but just getting somebody that understands the market better. Let's do it. Later, just post that video as your Letterboxd review.
Yes, that is that a review that happened.
Exactly. It'll just be a link. It'll just be a link to the YouTube short. So, anyways, agreement spans movie franchises such as James Bond and Rocky, as well as acclaimed classics, including The Silence of the Lambs and Legally Blonde, ensuring continued availability across major retail and direct-to-consumer channels. Please make a James Bond set that's consistent. Oh my God. Yes. There's been no consistent set for all the movies.
I think they will, honestly.
Hey, Alliance good, based on Mill Creek history, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna get a box set. It's gonna have all of them. Oh my God, I'm gonna have to rebuy the 11 movies I have on 4K just to get the rest.
It's also be, or depending on what it is probably is gonna be affordable.
It will be, yeah. It much more affordable. I can see this being like pretty much nothing but a good thing. Partnering with MGM Studios distribution is a milestone for Alliance. We're combining our scale and tech-driven solutions to meet consumers where they are and redefining collectibles market with physical releases that truly stand out for fans and collectors. Sounds great. I don't have a problem with any of this. Agreement supports ongoing commitment to making our films and series available in premium formats across North America while ensuring strong service levels for both customers and retail partners. That sounds great. I don't really got a problem with that. That sounds like I don't know what else to add besides I hope this goes well because on paper that sounds like an amazing deal. I think it's going to be good for everybody, honestly. Yes, MJ Klein, they should add special features if they can. I think this is a good thing. There's potential downsides, right? Like, MGM doesn't let them release anything, but the fact they're mentioning like we want to get big franchises like James Bond out, that's great. And the fact they've mentioned older catalog stuff, that's great.
Like Rocky.
Like Rocky.
And such as that,
yeah. So I think overall, like, the biggest thing that I think honestly, like a lot of the big studios don't want to deal with doing physical media on their own anymore, and they fire the people that do.
I mean, the fact that they released this article shows that like they're interested.
Yes,
because that's saying Alliance Entertainment is a big physical media, company.
They've been around a long time too.
Yeah,
they got the history and experience.
It's not like a Sony, they released Homia, but no one. Sony is not the first thing you think of Sony for. By the way.
Yeah, honestly, we'd be in a better spot physical media wise, if all the major studios just signed deals with the smaller home media focused labels. and just be
I mean,
like,
don't they
here,
don't? I
you
mean,
release our stuff because it would be
yeah,
better for everybody. Like,
yeah, they don't do. I mean, didn't that isn't some music labels doing that? Because I remember seeing you posting on the Discord. Was it
Song Blue and
Sinners?
Sinners, their CDs were released by a smaller indie label called Made by Mutant, a name I can get behind. And they're great. Like they're great releases. They got like the Sinners one has like a 48-page booklet in it, and I'm like,
Oh no!
if
Oh
this
no!
was
Wow, that
released
sounds
by
nice.
Water Tower Records, it would have like 2 pages in that booklet. Maybe not even get like may not even get it like a crystal case. It may have been like a digipack. So,
Yeah.
like honestly, it's better at this point with physical media and how things have been going and the way the studios operate. I would be much better off. Like, I think we'd all be much better off if the smaller independent labels just got to ink deals with the big studios for releasing stuff. It would make everybody happier. Everybody would be making more money. It would revitalize the whole side of the industry by letting the
Mm-hmm.
people that know what they're doing take charge on it. So that's my 2 cents. So I'm glad to see a step in the right direction there. So we'll see how it continues to go. All right, time to talk about One Piece. My favorite thing to talk about. So
You mean Nico Robin and friends? Hit the trailer.
yes,
I mean, here we go. Anybody hit the trailer?
by the trailer, yeah, they were like, oh, we know we gotta have all the Nico Robin in here. So first of all, they released a new teaser which it's focused on the Baroque Works characters who are the baddies of season 2. And I did use baddies, not bad guys, because baddies. They're looking great, and so I just gathered all the official images released so we could go through them. First of all, we have Miss Wednesday, also known as Princess Phoebe. That's a minor spoiler, but whatever. Look, she looks beautiful. She's gorgeous.
I think most people know her name is
Yeah,
Vivi more than her
Miss
being
Wednesday.
Miss Wednesday.
Yeah, but she looks fantastic. She's got some really great moments in this trailer that's making me pretty happy. I mean, the casting on One Piece has been stellar since day one, and this feels like nothing's changed. They're still casting fantastic choices here. Love that. We got Mr. Nine, who actually has a toy in the little like minifigures line.
All I
So
think when you say the name Mr. Nine
Mr.
is Mike
Nine,
the TV. No, Mike the TV. The name for
999.99.
99.
So reboot Brainrot is the best. Yeah, he looks great. Once again, we're here's Mr. 3. Everybody just looks like the damn manga character brought to life. In just beautiful ways. Like they did his stupid 3 hairstyle. That doesn't make any sense in live action. They don't care. It's gotta look weird. It's great.
I mean, what I like appreciate about I think Netflix went to one of the best adaptations out there because they embrace the goofiness.
Yes.
And that's what I like. It embraces the camp. I feel like a lot of adaptation, and not even
He's
just
still
for manga.
throwing wax with his fingertips. Like
Yeah, and this is not just anime adaptation. No, just adaptations in general. All comic books, no matter. They feel like they feel like they tone down the camp because it's a movie, or live action. We had to take it 100% seriously. Like, come on, embrace the camp. What's wrong with embracing the camp?
heck yeah.
Camp over things, so like that. Yeah.
And speaking of camp, here's what's her name? I'm forgetting it now. It's Miss Golden Week. Is she Miss Golden Week?
I think so.
I think she's Golden Week.
I would say when you're during your Blu-ray haul,
Yeah.
I'm impressed you remember almost all the characters in the card besides like 2.
I know. I forgot Hody, and I forgot. Still can't remember his name. The guy from Volume 12. I think I just hate that guy for 2 reasons. I hate the character in the show, and I hate that he's part of that volume that's so hard to get. But yeah, it is impressive. I retained all those names. I feel like the X-Men have trained me to retain like a ton of names of characters just based on visuals. Yeah.
I mean, Rebecca. It's hard to forget Rebecca's.
Yeah. Oda got so much fan mail about that one, and none of it was positive. Anyways, we also got a great shot here of Miss All Sunday, Nico Robin, Mr. 5, and what's her name? I have trouble with the Baroque Works ladies because they're all named after holidays I don't have. I don't follow holidays like Golden Week. Let me see if I can look her up real quick.
I wonder how many people go into this because Nico Robin's such a one. But
Oh, by the way, for everybody wondering, they've added way more Nico Robin to this season than existed originally.
Because they know because it's the hindsight thing. They know Nico Robin's a main character, so they had to people got questions. I wonder how many people are going to this because if you know One Piece, you know probably Nico Robin the
Yeah.
character go like, and so when they watch it, go like, why are they calling him Miss Wednesday? I thought her name was Nico Robin.
Yeah. Okay, that's Miss Valentine. That's one I should have remembered because that's an actual holiday that I follow. But yeah, no, like the thing is, the trailer is like half Nico Robin, because I do like the other Baroque works guys, but there's a reason Mr. Fi's first toy was based on this show, and it's sitting here in my hand. He's not that notable otherwise, but he looks great. I mean, they all look great. We also got some shots of the Straw Hats here. There's Luffy pointing. There's Zoro with frickin' fire swords, and I don't know the context. He didn't do that in the manga.
That was a great shot. I love that.
It's great. I also love they wearing pink pants. All their outfits.
About his fire technique is so influential in the series. It inspired a lot of the fireworks used in Demon Slammers.
Anyways, I was gonna say I like that everyone's outfits are based on manga covers. Like they keep pulling outfits from like manga chapter covers. Yeah, that is the wax cake scene. Yeah, that's true. Maybe he's burning the wax with fire instead, which I'm kind of into. We also got another shot where again everybody's wearing outfits from manga chapter covers, even if they didn't wear them in the manga themselves, like Luffy in his like baseball get-up thing here, which I don't know the context of. What I do know is that Zoro outfit is the one they made the toy of. It's the one that's one on all the action figures. So.
I do actually do like the jacket look for Zoro. It looks nice with it.
It does. And then here's another shot of Zoro where he looks like he tore through the Baroque Works office pretty effectively. I'd say so. Also, Makenyu's been working out, and you can see it. His arms are like barely contained by those sleeves.
I know. It's like, that bulk. Oh, was it? Didn't he? Oh, I remember the funny story. I heard the funny story. Wasn't he? I think he was in a recent One Piece card game.
He got 8th place in a One Piece card game tournament.
Top 8.
And then, I think he played card with Oda's signature. And it was like, man, imagine fighting the real Zoro playing card with Oda's signature.
He was in top 8, which means somebody beat him at some point. Now imagine beating the real Zoro.
Zoro, yeah.
Losing to the real Zoro is one thing. Imagine winning.
Listen, and not just beating Zoro, you beat a Kamen Rider and the son of Sonny Chiba. Like you can now have this giant goat on your career that Sonny Chiba's kid in a children's card game.
I think the funniest story is he took a break from filming to go to that tournament and didn't tell anybody where he was going.
That sounds like a Zoro.
He's like, I'm going back to Japan. They're like, okay, yeah, he's going home to visit family. And then it's like, no, he was going to go play a One Piece card tournament.
He was going to be king. Gaio.
Yo. Zoro.
Ooh, I just noticed he's got blood on his sword.
King of the pirates.
There's blood. There's blood. With his blood.
He's the king of the pirates. In the May.
Yayo.
Next up, we got another couple shots. We got one of the Going Merry before it got transformed into a Nerf gun, because Hasbro apparently did that.
I saw that talking. I'm like, my God, this is ridiculous. Like, it feels like something Frankie would make. I don't know.
Frankie's like, I know you guys are really mad that your ship died. Here you go. It's like, look, I turned it into a Glock. Aren't you happy?
It will be used by Mecha Frankie.
Yes. Then there's a shot of Luffy here. I mean, that's just pretty much that. Netflix Brazil just decided to just, make the tweet of all tweets. They're just like, here, Nico Robin and Vivi. That's all you need, right? I just like the tweet just says Miss All Sunday plus Miss Wednesday. It's just like, look at them.
See, I would say seeing Robin in the cowgirl accent really did hit the nostalgia right there. Such like that.
It's her one scene in the manga for this part of it, so everything else you see that's not her on the boat is all added, and I'm all here for it.
Also, if I find just because she wore this one outfit, 4 kids died, we'll give her a southern accent.
That is actually like I think Veronica Taylor said, yeah, we thought she wore that all the time. We thought that was her personality. We didn't know. Oh, so good. And then lastly, they tweeted out the Baroque's work animals are in the show. Because yes, Baroque work has two like crazy rabid animals, a vulture and a freaking feral cat thing with a Gatling gun. I love, again, it doesn't shy away from the goofiness. It just leans right into it, and I'm all here for it. It's the greatest show ever. I'm loving it. All right, that premieres March 10th. I'm excited. That's coming up real quick. So yeah, Starfleet Academy starts Thursday.
Can't wait for
That'll be fun.
I can't wait for the live action to find the One Piece before the actual manga or anime, just to look at.
I'm really curious about it because of course they can't have it because actors age. I'm really curious, like what would be a good like ending. Like I imagine it'd be like one of the adventure continues endings. I imagine it has. To be
I
something
feel
like,
like you gotta go all the way to the end of Venus Lobby, because at the end of Venus Lobby, you finish Robin's like joining up with because she's like on the crew, but she's not like fully committed till after Venus Lobby. That way you get to introduce Frankie, who's doable in live action at that time. Post time skip Frankie's much harder. And then they get a new ship, so it has a lot of thematic closure at the end of that. And then you also don't have to address the skeleton.
Do everything. Just do everything before Frankie, and you're good.
Because the only thing is, if you don't include Frankie, then you lose out on Robin's like big character stuff. So
they're never gonna do Brooke.
Frankie wasn't a big character in at least the international market.
Yeah.
Originally.
Well, but the thing is, you can do pre-time skip Frankie in live action. You can't do post-time skip Frankie in live action without having like $1 billion.
Oh, now I want. They're never gonna do it, but I want live action Brooke. But he's like the Army of Darkness skeleton, where he's like on strings.
He's just a big ass puppet. That would be really fun, actually. That would be super fun. Everybody is DMing me about the Alliance news, aren't they? Sorry, I just saw my Discord notifications light up. I'm just gonna double check.
But yeah, he's not no CG added. He is just a puppet skeleton, and he moves like a puppet skeleton.
The real plot twist too is he's voiced by Bruce Campbell.
I love that. That'd be fun. That'd be actually good casting, honestly.
You have to actually get someone from the Evil Dead series to actually voice him. That's like, just do that.
Yes. Or Scott McNeil.
Scott McNeil would be good too. All right, you guys want to do some toy news?
Yep.
All right, we talked about it briefly last week, but I'll show this leaked image again and hope the Playmates lawyers don't get me. They're in free fall because they lost Ninja Turtles. I think I'm good. There was a presentation of toys, and someone took a photo because the live stream of the presentation didn't cut away when it should have. So here's our first look at the Season 2 Mighty Morphin Power Rangers Playmates figures, which include Rocky, Adam, Aisha, Flip Heads, as well as Tommy as the White Ranger, and Lord Zed, and a break-apart Z-Putty. And I'm totally buying the Z-Putty. And I like Power Rangers' tweet here where they said the Z-Putty with Hasbro QC as an action feature.
They say Hasbro QC? I didn't say hack and slash.
Hack and slash reboot, yeah. No, they said Hasbro QC because we had all those figures that were exploding in Lightning Collection. I
do like that Zed. I like the stocking proportion he has. Because I feel like some Zed figures make him too skinny. And like, he's a pretty buff dude. So,
yeah, he's like a muscle suit on top of a muscle body.
This is the funny thing about Zed, right? Is that like the suit always looked buff or white. Like I always noticed about the Zed suit, like at least the original cartoon, the original seasons of Zed. He looks pretty buff, right? Like he kind of looks buff because he's with the other monster suits. But then whenever you would see him not with the other monster suits or not inside the palace using the light and the fog machine, it's actually a pretty sleek suit. Whereas when they went and rebuilt the suit they added back the bulk. And in the movie, and in the 95 movie, that's the funniest part, is that like Zed has these like interesting proportions.
I think it's also because when he's sitting down in the chair, he's more condensed, right? So he looks buffer.
Yeah, because don't forget, the guy who plays him is rather lean. When you see him like just moving around, it's a very lean suit at times.
I think it depends on how he's seated, but I think buff Zed works really nice. Also, I will say that I kind of want to get Rocky, Adam, and Aisha because I never had the originals because they're rare as hell.
They're rare as hell. So like this is kind of nice.
The only way you could get those were through the Power Playback line at one.
Yeah,
like the original prints were like super rare. Power Playback, they were still issued,
but they were still hard to get because I never saw them. I only saw the Ninja Rangers. during playback.
Cat
Anyways,
Cat never got a Mighty Morphin flip head, right?
correct.
She did, but it was like super hard.
Was it?
if I
Is it?
recall.
Did
Oh,
they
she
actually
did.
make it? Do we
It was
do we
either
have to
shown
check?
off or canceled. It was either shown off or canceled.
I think it probably canceled because I don't. I feel like
Because she only
I feel
came
like
in
I
that
was
show
gonna-
like 12 episodes before the end.
yeah. So
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I could have swore they like. at
I know
least
they
had a
made one for
prototype.
Zeo, and I know people
yeah,
had
at most,
swapped it.
yeah, they probably had swap at the very most. So like, that'd be really cool. If Playmates do that, like, make the first like flip head cat figure.
I'm seeing a lot of photos of them, and I feel like it's the Zeo head put onto the Mighty Morphin body.
Yeah, probably that's probably the case.
Actually, why am I not on Green Ranger and actually looking at the damn listings?
Yeah.
Yeah, because also for anyone wondering, they're probably going to show these off at Toy Fair, which is next month, because
Time for another pre-recorded video.
we're going to pre-record that one, or we just decide we're only going to cover like 3 things.
That's more fun when we cover it. That's more fun when we cover it.
It is. Let me see. We're in Mighty Morphin season. It would have to be the season 3 toy line.
Yeah.
As I'm, let's see, Revan Thunder Bikes, 5.5
Because
Power
I remember
Rangers.
hearing there was at least a prototype, but it was either canceled or something.
That's the movie one. That's the metallic automorphing is still Kimberly. New Automorphin Series 2 was red, yellow, black, white. So those were, yeah, those were the trio. And because I feel like they didn't know that. I mean, it took them a whole year to make Rocky Adam Aisha, so they wouldn't have had Cat ready for it yet.
Yeah, because Bandai would not know about the whole actor drama behind the scenes. So yeah,
because that would have happened. I'm gonna go double check. I'm gonna go look and see if the I'm gonna check if the Automorphin Cat is the head I'm thinking of. So if I saw
did they do it in the play? Did they just do it in the playback line and never release it? Because I'm trying to remember.
No, they
I don't
didn't do
think.
it.
I remember seeing like a
Playmate. Well, the playback line had it's just pure release. I don't think they want to make any new molds for that.
Automorphin Zeo Pink, because the packaging doesn't show the unhelmeted head.
I imagine they never did like TJ Carlos and and such for Turbo Swift heads. I'm pretty sure because I'm pretty sure they did not know about
Turbo
that.
even do flip heads?
They did, yeah.
Oh.
They got the curse. They did. There's the curse. Automorphin Justin.
That's right. Yeah, because they didn't. Oh, I remember. Remember the Beetleborgs automorphins where the legs and arms collapse to make them kid size. Those things are.
I
creepy.
didn't know. I don't know those. You need to show those to me.
Okay, I'm gonna show those. I have one of them somewhere. Okay, yeah. The cat head from the Zeo automorphin is people just put it on the Mighty Morphin body. That's where that came from. Modern head flips didn't do cat either. They never do anybody past season 1 usually. That's why it's kind of a big deal. Let's see, Beetleborgs auto. I don't know. They're not called automorphin. They're called Beetle Blastin'. There we go.
Beetle Blasting.
You know what? That'll work. That's the most cursed one. I have the gold one. I have Gold Blaster Beetleborg, whatever his name is. Look at this. So like the way these work is that you squeeze the tabs on the back and it extends the legs and arms and flips the helmet over the head.
Ooh, the head sculpt is.
They are hilarious. I have one of them. They also stand like crap, as you can imagine, because the legs are just springs.
Yeah. I imagine the tolerance of those wear out.
Props to doing it. You know, props to making it happen, one way or another. I have the gold one somewhere. I will dig up the gold one one of these days, and I will do a little short on it. Just be like, look at this cursed toy.
You should make a whole short series of this cursed toys you have in your collection.
That's how I fill the short schedule for sure. I got some X-Men toys that'll melt people's brains. All right. Next up, in World of Tease, is probably announced at Toy Fair. Super 7 has officially announced the Tiger Shark Ultimates are coming. For those wondering, Tiger Sharks is a show that's 80% lost media. I have no idea how this will sell.
I got confused. Like Tiger, I thought I was like Tiger Shark. Is that like a Street Shark thing? Okay, no.
It is the 3rd show after Thundercats and Silverhawks.
Okay.
Produced by Rankin Bass. It has never had a DVD release. The only home release it had was 2 VHS tapes that totaled 6 episodes out of the 26 that aired, and the other 20 are just completely missing. So you can't even watch the whole show.
I could kind of understand why the show didn't do well. These character designs are pretty ugly looking.
Should we pull up the Tiger Sharks characters so that way when everybody's like,
Yeah.
why did you buy
Oh,
these?
oh, that's cool. I didn't. 2011 had a cameo of the main guy.
Yeah, main guy cameo.
Looks,
Yeah, here's the main guy in 2011 because
he actually looks
Monstar,
really. He actually looks really cool.
he
in
does.
2011.
Monstar cameoed as well because I think they were planning to do something. If you look at this Tiger Sharks full episodes video on YouTube, it's 2 hours because it's only 6 episodes. That's it.
Oh wow, did that bad?
It's not that bad. Warner Brothers has never re-released the show. All the characters have 2 forms to them. They have a human form, and then they have a. Actually, just go on the wiki here. They all have a human form and a fish form. So this is the human forms of everybody. All right, that's their human forms, and then they all transform into varying levels of fish people. So like, there's
I think the problem with the fish forms is they're too plain. Because like the girl, like one of the girls is literally just a yellow body with fish-like features in the head, and that's it. They're really
the
very
reason
generic.
why they're so lame is because the toys had a transformation gimmick to them.
Oh, okay.
So that's why they look barely different. Now, Super 7 could, in theory, I say in theory, yeah, if you look at Angel, and then you look at Angel transformed, that can't be the same toy. If you look at Bronk and him transformed, that could be the same toy with some part swapping. I don't think they're going to be doing. They have a freaking dog. They have a dog that turns into a fish. I forgot about that because there's no way to watch the show in full. This is.
It is, man. This show looks. It's interesting because I think Thundercats and I think Silverhawks are honestly really good designs, concepts, and all that stuff in terms of like even outside being toys. Then the toy. Well, I mean, Thundercats was never made for toys. I think so
Also, this aired in a block with the Mini Monsters, Karate Cat, and Street Frogs. It didn't even air on its own.
Yeah, so like I think that's the problem.
That's so weird. It's so weird that they screwed up the Tiger Sharks, which feels like they fit with the Thundercats.
I think that's the problem. Like, because I think these designs feel so Hanna-Barbera. I'm not sure what's the best way to describe it. Like they don't. Like if you didn't tell me it's the same team as Silverhawks and Thundercats, I would not tell because even though they look too Hanna-Barbera to me, they look too.
They also
generic.
have the flip head gimmick on the original toys.
Oh yeah, that explains why they look so simple. Yeah,
yep.
I guess that's what it is. It feels the most toyetic of the 3. Of what ranking? What do you call it? The Rankin-Bash?
The Rankin-Bash shows, yeah.
Yeah, the Rankin-Bash shows because like Silverhawks and Thundercats. I mean, essentially Thundercats because like so many people don't know, but Thundercats was not meant to sell toys. It was just later got toys.
Yeah,
but like
and Silverhawks was weird because the show didn't air till after the toys were out of stores.
Yeah, so like, but those designs and concepts can still hold up on their own while a toy. Yeah. But these guys look a little too toy-y. The fact that they sacrificed.
Also, I say 26 episodes. These were 11-minute segments.
Oh, so there's that case scenario. Okay.
Yeah, but the VHS tapes. There was 2 VHS tapes, and the show has never aired since 1988, which is why it's lost media.
Yeah, so Silver 7, like. I commend them for wanting to do Tiger Sharks because just to complete the Rankin-Bash trilogy, but also
they floated this idea out, and every single time they do, I'm always just like, "That's a stupid move."
You know what they should have done, honestly, is they should have had these as guest characters in Thundercats Classics or something like that. Like,
yeah.
Or something like I think it'll work better.
What they need to do is not mess around. Just get the main cast out as quick as possible. Let's not pretend this is going to last forever.
Because even though Silverhawks is definitely obscure compared to Thundercats, at least Silverhawks has a nice identity,
and they have that Dynamite comic that's pretty great.
Yeah, but like Tiger Shark, the fact I didn't know about, like I'm a big I'm not.
Biggest thing about it is the fact that it's not been. You can't watch the entire show.
Yeah,
that's a huge hindrance, and also something from 1988 being lost media like that is crazy because Warner Brothers still owns the rights. There's the frickin' Warner Brothers copyright.
This is a This is definitely something interesting. I'll say that for Super 7.
This is definitely the line to replace Silverhawks because one more wave of Silverhawks and they finish the main cast. But we'll see
Honestly,
how it
yeah.
goes.
And not really a lot of people like Silverhawks from what I've been hearing. And
The
so
toy line or
A
show?
lot of people just never have watched the
Both.
show. If they watch the show, they'd like it, but barely anybody's watched it until the thing is, the Silverhawks Ultimates, came too early in some ways because the show's now streaming on MeTV, so you actually can watch Silverhawks. It's on Silverhawks on Tubi now, actually. You can watch Silverhawks on Tubi. It's on MeTV. There's a comic that just wrapped up that's about to cross over with the Thundercats comic. This is the time to be releasing Silverhawks toys, but they're already done, and most of them went to clearance because nobody, unless you had the DVDs, there was no way to watch Silverhawks. Tiger Sharks is even in a worse spot. You can't. There's literally no way to watch the show. And it's all both of them are just backpedaling off of Thundercats.
Thundercats.
And Silverhawks backpedals off Thundercats nicely because those designs are great. But Tiger Sharks, I don't think so much. I'll probably get the main guy and the main villain.
It's funny because when they re-released Tiger Sharks, like the few episodes that were on VHS onto DVD that one time,
they didn't do any
I
DVDs
was like,
for
oh
Tiger
man,
Sharks.
this looks cool.
Tiger Sharks never got DVD, only VHS.
Well, okay, because I remember seeing
Silverhawks got DVDs. Tiger Sharks did not. It didn't have.
I remember seeing
if you saw it, it was a bootleg.
Tiger Shark.
There was no.
Yeah,
there was no. There was probably a bootleg because there was no Tiger Sharks DVDs. So,
okay, because I saw it in Walmart of all things.
Walmart carried bootlegs. You haven't seen bootlegs at Walmart before?
Okay.
I've seen bootlegs in Walmart all the time.
Well,
I mean, that should be a video topic.
Seeing like a Tiger Shark thing.
Yeah.
And I remember seeing Tiger Shark, and I remember going, "Oh, hey, this looks actually cool. It looks like Thundercats." And then I saw Silverhawks, and I was like, "This looks dumb."
I mean, Silverhawks definitely doesn't have like the same. I think Tiger Sharks feels like knockoff Thundercats, whereas like Silverhawks does feel like a distinctive thing in the same universe. Right.
If you didn't tell me that it was made with the same people, I honestly would have thought it was a Thundercats clone. Honestly, if you didn't tell me it was made with the same people.
Because when I first saw Silverhawks, me as a kid or whatever, like I was like maybe 8 or 10. The thing that I remember seeing when I saw I like them now per se, but when I was a kid growing up, I was like, oh, so they're just knockoff Gotcha Men.
Oh yeah, they do have the Gotchamon vibe. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why I didn't like. That's why as a kid I liked when I first saw the Tiger Sharks. I was like, oh yeah, more animalistic warrior people. That's Thundercats. Why the hell are they just cyborg people that are just trying to be Gotcha Man? Like, that's why I also heard people didn't like Silverhawks was because Battle of the Planets was also heavily syndicated. They're like, what is this?
The thing is, for people to not like or like Silverhawks would require them to watch it because a lot of people online that are like, oh, I didn't like Silverhawks as much, are only thinking of the toy line. They didn't actually watch the show because a lot of people knew the toys for Silverhawks, but did not know that there was a cartoon for it. Like,
yeah,
it's
that's the funny part because
weird.
I grew up in a weird area where a lot of the people I knew 80s shows and the toys. They didn't have it on home media to like really show me, which is like the funniest shit ever. Because I remember growing up and I already knew about Vehicle Voltron. I already had seen Vehicle Voltron, and I wanted Vehicle Voltron stuff, but all I ever got was Lion Force stuff. Yeah. And I never got to actually see Vehicle Voltron until Media Blasters brought out the DVDs.
I think what it is, I get with the whole Rank and Bash series is I think what the reason why the reason why Thundercats is still lasted this long, even though because I know I think it doesn't help the fandom's kind of nuts. The reason why Thundercats is still hold up to this day is I think because it's the strongest premise of all. I think the fact it's the premise and the characters and it's like He-Man. It's carried by its characters and lore and story, and that's why they always bring it. Yeah, it's why they keep bringing them back because there is something. Yeah, there's something relevant to them. Where I feel like Silverhawks and especially Tiger Shark, by the looks of it, does it really have that? Like maybe Silverhawks has a bit more, but it just feels like maybe there was a good try of bringing back Silverhawks. I haven't read the Dynamite comics, so maybe that's.
It only lasted 10 issues.
So I'm not sure that tells you something or not, but like,
Tells
yeah,
you
I
people
think
are just not
it just
interested in it.
yeah. So I think because Thundercats, Thundercats, yeah, because oh yeah, as Muteki said, Thundercat did at least had the 2011 show.
Yeah.
Also, like there was an attempt to bring it back, and such like that. So and such. So like maybe if like they did try with Silverhawks and Tiger Sharks, maybe it would. But I still think it probably would not because I just don't think the premise of both of them are would be as because what's really this how so describe Silverhawks to the audience and see if it's does it stand
I
like
don't know how to do that.
I get that's
Where do I
okay that's,
begin?
that's
I don't know. Space. What are they? Somehow space cops who are a rock band that look like Gotcha Man.
yeah like that's a lot of
Yeah,
things that's already a lot
it's like me trying like my mom was like, "What is this show Hitman Reborn?" And I
Who
started
fart rainbows.
my mom was asking me what Hitman Reborn was. 'Cause I was talking about the anniversary. And I've been watching it, and I was like, "Okay, here's the premise of the first episode." And by like the 10-minute mark, she was just like, okay, I don't what like I kept trying to like explain what happens in Hitman Reborn, and I could not come up with an actual way to explain it in a simple term, which is like the death nail for a series is when you can't explain it in simple terms, right?
at least, I mean Hitman Before lasted a long time at the very
It
least.
did because the thing is, Hitman Reborn makes sense when you put on an episode and watch it. It doesn't make sense when you're trying to describe it into words. Because I'm like, oh yeah, there's this mafia baby, and he shoots this guy in the head, and he gets superpowers, and then this guy's actually Japanese, but he's an Italian mobster's like lineage, and and my mom was just like, I'm sure it makes sense if you watch it, and I was like, yeah, it makes totally sense if you watch it, but trying to describe it in words, it's not
I mean,
really. I can't do it.
all
I
right,
can't
all right,
describe
Yeah.
it in
Soundout.
words.
Here's a good one. Soundout, explain aim.
I didn't watch it. How can I explain it?
Oh, okay. I thought you would know how we describe
Well, like
it.
but like
So
like
it's Code
Thundercats,
Geass.
like
Let me get back to another
If it was
point
more
here.
nationalistic.
Let me get to another point here. Let's go look at Big Bad Toy Store and see what's in stock for these brands. Okay, so Thundercats. See that Chitara's sold out. You can see that they have Captain Cracker on sale, right? Poomra's on sale. Hook Mountain Snowman's on sale. Glow in the Dark Mumra's out of stock. You can get Wave 4, which has Linkso and Linkso and Monkeyin, but you can't buy Linkso and Monkeyin on their own because they already sold out on their own, right? I'm getting to a point here. They got Panther on stock, but Pumara's sold out, Mumra's sold out, Tiger's sold out. Groon's in stock on sale. Mirror Liono's on sale. Hammerhand is on sale. Ultraman's sold out. Bengali's still in stock. Mandora's sold out. Toy versions are still in stock. Willa and Mongor are in stock.
I like Blade Raider's comment. From what I've seen, Silverhawk is Mandora from Thundercats given a show with Gotcha Man / Gavin powers.
Yep, that's it. They're space cops with wings. It's the shortest answer I can give you.
I mean that is not as interesting as these cat warrior cat people that escape from their own planet that escape from the dying planet and now live on this weird version of Earth with
Mhm.
mutants and monster. Like that's a creative premise. Like the reason why Masters is still known for today because it's what's
Creative
Masters.
premise.
Oh, what's that's the reason why Masters are around because what's Masters? It's Conan the Barbarian with sci-fi elements in it. That's what
Silverhawks is Dragnet in space.
That's and that's
It's good, but
we
it's
already
still
had that.
it's still a police procedural for most of its episodes.
Yeah, we already
Yeah.
had a show like that. It was called Saber Riders. Saber Riders.
Rider.
Anyways, you can see Army Builders in stock. Alluro sold out. Random Guys in stock. Chilla sold out. Cat Slayer sold out. Mumra sold out. You can see that like there is characters that are more well known, right? Less well known characters like Snarfer or Claudus, they're still in stock, right? This is my point. I'm just using Big Bad Toy Store as a barometer here, right? You can get Kid Lion-O and you get LED Lion-O, but not regular Lion-O. You can get Cruncher still, Nada, Wily Kit and Wily Cat just got reissued, and they're probably still sitting here because they're $65 for some reason now. But the point being, all the main characters are out of stock. You go over to Silverhawks, all the Wave 1 figures are 60% off right now. And all of those are main characters. Steelheart and Quicksilver. Quicksilver's the lead guy. Monstar and Buzzsaw are two of the main villains. They're still in stock. All of Wave 2 is basically in stock. So Steel Will and Bluegrass, main Silverhawks, they're 20 and 35% off. Mumra's 30% off. Windhammer is $16.50. And he's one of the villains in the first episode. Wave 3 is on sale for 25% off right now. And still sitting there. Commander Stargazer, Mumbo Jumbo, Hot Wings sold out. That's like the only one. The toy versions are all still in stock. And then you've got like Darkbird, he was an exclusive, still in stock. And even Copper Kid is still in stock, who's a main character. And then we'll have Wave 4, of course, or whatever the next wave is that has most of the rest of the cast, still in stock. The Silverhawks are not selling near as well as the Thundercats did. And the Thundercats are still only selling to a small audience past the main cast. So I don't know how Tiger Sharks is going to fare, but I suspect not great.
Pretty poorly, I have to imagine. Honestly.
Shall we click the read the replies tab on Twitter and see what we I'm not insane. I'm going to switch off my screen share first.
yeah, just in case. You want to make sure no one's posting slurs.
Yes. Blade Raider said Monstar is like a space mob boss from what I see. Another reason to bring up Gavin. Gavin's a pretty good comparison. Because, yeah, he is sorry, I was checking because the One Piece Twitter just posted another image. Oh, that's all stuff we saw. Yeah, let me read the replies here. Let's see. Somebody replied, "Gonna be honest, had to look them up after the tease, and I knew what Silverhawks was before they made those figures. Super Saiyan mentioned interesting choices. Preternia said, when they announced Silverhawks, I thought it was honestly something they made up. That was not a solo opinion either. I saw a lot of stuff like that. Someone said, want to squeeze more of the Thundercats license. All right. Another one they're going to do 1 or 2 waves of and then drop it. Hate to be negative, but I'm still waiting for more Dungeons and Dragons and Star Trek. And then somebody said insta buy. I need a Mako for a land, sea, air of the universe.
I swear to say no.
I think that's going to be me. Honestly, I will buy at least. It depends on what they are and how they look and stuff, but I think I want Mako, and I think I want the main villain. I don't think I want everybody else. Let me slander a show that's 80% missing. The 6 episodes I watched were not good. They were absolutely the worst of the Rankin Bass stuff. The worst episodes of Thundercats and Silverhawks are still better than any episode of Tiger Sharks I've seen. So
that's the thing, yeah. And then it's not like there's just 80 Filmation's Masters where it's charming, because that's the thing. I think the reason why the Master Universe is so pretty is well.
I found Tiger Sharks to be boring or cringeworthy, and nothing else.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, the original Filmation's Masters is charming. There is such a genuine charm about that series.
It's also got really good writers on it, like Paul Dini wrote on that show.
Yeah, when you get to a really good episode of 80s Filmation Masters, it's a really good episode and such like that. The reason why I really love the Titan X series is because it really feels like they took the concepts of Masters and we'll just play straight. We're still having the funness there, but we'll play straight, and that's why I really adore Titan X Masters, because it's like this is like Titan X Masters feels like this was the show. I feel like He-Man was always meant to be.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, if it didn't have any the restrictions and budgetary problems such like that.
I think because from what I've seen from Filmation He-Man, it's got some low lows, but the high highs make the whole thing worth it, right? Like the really good episodes are so good that when you get a crappy episode right after, you don't worry about it too much because you're right in the high of that previous one.
And even then, when there's a bad episode, there's something fun.
Yeah,
in it probably.
and with Thundercats, like seasons 2 through 4 is like some of the best 80s cartoon stuff ever. And then season 1, even its low episodes are still fun in that same way because the highs are really high. Whereas with Tiger Sharks, there's no highs. It's all just in the middle, so it's just kind of dull. It felt like they felt like they had to make a third show, not that they needed to.
Just from the designs alone, I can see Tiger Shark was made out of obligation and actual.
And the fact you only got 26 episodes when even Silverhawks had 1 season, but it was 65 episodes, just like season 1 of Thundercats, whereas Tiger Sharks was 1 26 episode season. of 52 segments. Blade Raider says, I think everyone's homework this week, including mine, is go watch some Silverhawks. You might like it. I like the little I've seen. I'd give it a go. Silverhawks I hadn't seen for years. I picked up the DVDs, I think. Was I doing that in prep of the Super 7 figures? I was. I bought the DVDs in prep of the Super 7 figures. And I started watching it, and I was like, oh, I really like this. It's not better than Thundercats. I think there's a reason Thundercats is the one that's stuck around the longest. But I think it's a pretty solid show. I really enjoyed it when I didn't know if I would. And now that it's on Tubi, if you have Tubi, which, it's free, so anyone that has it in their country can watch it, go check out a couple episodes of Silverhawks. See if you like it. You may not, and then you just move on. And if you do, you may have found a new favorite show. So, that's my thing. All right. Kamen Rider Agito ground form is being reissued for the 25th anniversary. Normally I wouldn't cover this or even buy it, but they actually fixed the gold color.
Oh, was it too
It's too bright.
gold? Because
it was more yellow than gold, and I didn't notice that Agito Trinity already fixed the gold color until I was looking at this one. And I was like, the gold's different, right? And I went to go look at my regular Agito. I looked at the Trinity right next to it. I was like, oh, that is much better.
Yeah, no, because I think that was a Agito thing for a bit for Bandai, because I had to figure out standard and it's also that more yellowish gold and gold on the model kit there. I'm looking at my shelf. So I think that must have been some weird color error on Bandai during that. Maybe, you know what I think what happened? The suit probably faded.
Yes,
in the
for the modern appearances, yeah.
And they're using that as the ref for making the toys, and then then they didn't realize, oh wait, the suit during the show was a lot more bright, like a lot more bronze, gold instead of yellowish gold. Yeah, that's probably what happened.
Yeah, so I'm buying this. I pre-ordered it because I was like, oh, the gold looks so much better. Now that I looked at Trinity next to ground form closer, I was like, oh, I'm not happy with the old ground form anymore.
The price is not horrible, so
it's not too bad. And I think he comes with every accessory he came with before, except now he comes with a stand. So
it's like I saw on Big Bad for like 85, which is like that's cheap. That's cheap. It's all right compared to other figure art releases of recent.
Yeah, because he's got 3 pairs of interchangeable hands, and he's got a stand, and he's got he's got 2 different heads. That's the thing. That's the other new thing. He's got the light piped head, like the Ryuki reissue had, or the Ryuki had. Whatever. The Ryuki had it where there was 2 heads. One that was normal, and then one that had light piping, like Transformers has, where you can shine a light behind it and it'll shine through the eyes. So he's got 2 different heads for that. And then I think just like the original, it's face plates. You probably can use the same faceplate for the kick. The horns extended was a faceplate on the Seiho Agito. I think they did the same, and so it's the one faceplate you can use on either the regular head or the light piped head. So
that's cool.
That actually added stuff instead of taking stuff away. In fact, let me go double check, because I think it was just 3 pairs of hands and then the horns. There's not been that many Seihos. Oh my god, Seiho Agito was 11 years ago. Oh, you can see it right here. You can see it right here in the promo images, how that gold
I like how bright,
yeah. It's a very bright gold. Let me see. He had 3 pairs of hands and an interchangeable head, which was the horn part. So it is the same exact accessories as the original release, except now they've added the stand and they've added the light pipe eyes. So that's great. That's what I like to see. I don't like to see stuff taken away. I like additions only. Also, this is the crazy part. Ground Form, 2015. Trinity, 2023. Red Agito, April 2026. Ground Form, 25th, April 2026. That's all the Seiho Agito we have. All. They're nothing else.
Featuring Gills is crying in the corner.
They're on display at the Tamashii store right now, so I'm hoping that means they're coming out because of the anniversary this year. So, I love Agito, so I will buy all the Agito Seihos. I'm not even kidding. So I just need them to make them. Because I do have the 2, which is, now I'm getting another ground form, but it's all good. Alright, speaking of money, what the hell, Lego? I saw the leaked listings for the prices on these sets, and I was expecting something a little more impressive for $650.
God, this broke me. I saw it this morning. I didn't see the
will say, at least 6,838 pieces for $650. That fits close to the magic ratio parts-wise, But for what it builds, it's not that impressive.
It's maddening. Like,
also, why are these not just 3 sets with a connecting stand thing when you get all 3?
That's what I mean. That's what I mean. Why couldn't they just be 3 separate sets? It's maddening. And, like, the prices, like, you can buy a Switch too in Pokemon Legends EA.
And online.
Cheaper.
And online.
For cheaper than this Venusaur Charizard and Blastoise set. It is baffling. Like I have seen Lego modular buildings that are cheaper than this.
I don't feel bad about buying the X Mansion anymore. The X Mansion was more than half the price of this.
Irish price is Poketax. Well, I have I have some links to show to sound like the show.
The Mega Block sets were so much cheaper just last year.
For example, here's the first link up in the stream chat of the Charizard set, which
I just realized Walmart is not a place that hides location information.
Uh-oh.
I'll have to go edit that later. Remind me. I opened it without thinking. Whoopsies.
All right, I'll take screenshots.
You can just tell us prices. You can just tell us prices here.
All right, so the collector's Mega Charizard set is only on Walmart.com right now, $79.45. Is like half the price of it,
and it looks
even
better.
If you were, yeah,
I think it looks better.
The Pikachu made me angry.
So that's that. The Pikachu is $200 and doesn't even have like posability.
It has like arms and legs, but the head's stuck like that.
Why is the head stuck like that? And why is he $200?
So the same idea, like the same kind of structure build of Pikachu running from Mega is on Target right now. Is on sale for $84.99. Regular retail price $100. How is this Pikachu set $100 more? How is this $100 more? I'm looking at the Mega Construction.
Scrublord Gaming said the Venusaur, Charizard, and Blastoise set is $1,000 in Australia. What's the part counts on that Pikachu? That's a good comparison.
So the Mega Bloks Pikachu is 1,095 pieces, and this is 1,000 more pieces. But still, like
for not that much of a result, that's different.
Yep, and the Eevee, which is 60, is the only one cheaper than the Mega because the Mega is like on Amazon right now 90.
The Eevee looks the best of these, and it's the cheapest one.
Yep.
I think it's because there's less brick in the face, right? Like the face is a little bit simpler, and I think it works better.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
And also, you know what's worse because there's a I'm not sure they have a photo of it, but they have 2 exclusive items.
Yes, I have photos. The first one is the Kanto Region badge collection, which is only available if you pre-order the Venusaur, Charizard, and Blastoise set, and you're one of the first 20,000 people to do so.
Yeah, because I saw people who pre-ordered the set did not get this one in
because
their
they didn't activate it right away. They put it up later. So then people had to cancel their orders and reorder it.
What? And again, why couldn't this be a separate set? Like, you know, I'm pretty sure there's a lot of people that want to buy this without buying the Venusaur, Charizard, and Blastoise.
I've noticed that there's a lot of gift with purchase stuff lately where I'm like, why is that not just its own set? Like the Shuttlecraft for the Enterprise D? Like, why is that not its own set? Why are you making it a gift with purchase? What does this benefit except just feeding scalpers? Because Lego at this point is running into the same thing that Magic the Gathering has run into, where it feels like most of their product lineup is just marketing themselves directly towards the white whale collectors and the scalpers because they'll get all their money up front and they don't have to take any risk with their business, but then they just piss off everybody else, which means their brand's going to erode over time and they're not going to have anything.
The commercial for the Pokemon stuff made me angry because
it's all adults.
It's all millennial adults. Like, why are you advertising to Lego?
But all of these are 18 plus sets too. Why is the whole line 18 plus sets?
So apparently,
also if you have $365 or $385 worth of Lego Insider points, you can get this mini Pokemon Center that comes with nothing but a small building.
Yep. So because apparently there's supposed to be like play sets for kids in the summer, and I'm like, why?
But they're all smart brick enabled, and as we saw with the Star Wars sets, it's going to make them too damn expensive.
Smart brick, God, that's another problem.
Which those are region restricted for the Star Wars ones.
Yeah. Yep. Yep. Like this is like the fact that like Lego Pokemon sets are all adult high prices. Like, what happened here? This is like no. It made me so angry saying this because like Pokemon's a franchise meant for everybody. Why are you pandering to? Because let's face
Gen
it, it's not
1
even
nostalgia too. And not even like variety. It's just the same damn stuff that's all it's
yeah.
the MMPR system. By the way, anyone that's wondering what a
I
smart brick is, a smart brick has lights and sounds in it.
it's like it's a thing
And it
where
takes you like
it
4
recognizes
hours to charge a 45-minute battery.
it recognizes specific tiles and bricks, aka it's useless without those tiles and bricks,
Yes.
and such like that.
And that
But
means that
like
there's like a small ass Millennium Falcon that's like $120 because it comes with a smart brick.
yep. But the problem with it's not even for Gen 1ers specifically. It's for the whale collectors of the recent Pokemon boom. Like
There was
it's for the
someone that
people
was
that
like, this is for that person that got a computer programming job and feels pretty secure in their finances to just drop stupid amounts of money on things and not worry about it.
yeah, like it's for like the people. Like it's for the people that like spend hundreds of millions of dollars on Pokemon cards because like the
Yeah.
big YouTubers made those big stupid videos about set one Charizard, it's one of the rarest cards ever, and such like that. It's for those people that they
Blade
don't
Runner
really
says, I
care
was
for.
expecting like Mario Legos, but Pikachu, because that would be something only Lego would make. This is just Mega Constructs, but more expensive. That's the issue, right? That's the issue is that there's like an equivalent product to all of these that just came out that were still available like as of last year
You
that
can
were at
still
a
find them in
fraction of the
stores.
cost. And some of them look even
Hmm.
better than these. Like,
Yep.
it's insane.
And like that, because when people like when they announce like
Oh
a
my
Pokemon,
god,
people
Peacemaker says the smart bricks don't even have sounds. It's a synthesizer that plays sheet music.
yep, like yeah, because
Good god.
all the sounds are not from the Star Wars movies. They're all like royalty free, pretty much
And then yet,
versions of
because of
them.
that, they're not being sold in like a multitude of countries, including friggin' Denmark.
The home of the Lego,
Because of all
home
the
of the
like
brick.
restrictions of the electronics and something like that.
It's so stupid.
I
Like my God,
apologize,
Lego.
Lego Transformers, for calling your prices insane.
At least those have the parts count at least, and they don't even go beyond like 200 and such like that. Like the Lego, like as a late has been really making me peeve off with all these stupid decisions and such like
Yeah.
that.
Also, I'm wondering, where the hell I complain about too much Marvel Legends X-Men. Where's all my Lego X-Men? You're not going to capitalize on the fact I bought your damn mansion? There's been no X-Men Lego sets since the mansion. And we have a movie and a show this year with more X-Men in it, and there's just nothing coming out. So the leak listings say there's nothing coming out.
We had to make the 50 of Hulkbuster.
Yeah, and I'm like, Lego doesn't make any damn sense to me anymore.
Like,
Also,
like
I'm buying Knuckles a third time. Why am I
oh,
having
for
to
to get the
buy
silver.
Knuckles? Because silver, right? I had to get Knuckles
Yeah,
to get Amy.
yep.
I had to get Knuckles to get Rouge. I had to get Knuckles to get Silver. I'm like, I have one Sonic. I have one
It's
Sonic, but I'm gonna
yeah,
have
and
3 Knuckles.
I also bought the Sonic, the Sonic and the silver. Yeah, why is Knuckles always the lamb of getting duplicates?
Right? Because like I have one of everybody, but 3 Knuckles.
It's like because they keep for some reason Knuckles is always the one to get exclusive minifigures for some reason.
It's so bizarre. I just don't get it. Oh yeah, that's right. There is Venom Wolverine, but that's more of a Spider-Man thing, I feel, than
Yeah. Legos lost the plot. No, definitely. I feel like they really lost the plot this year, and the year just started.
I know. It's already like and also like where's the next wave of Animal Crossing? They did not finish that set.
Oh yeah, right. We haven't got any news about
Like
that.
they made Mabel but not Sable or Label, right? Like they have like they made Blathers but not Celeste. No, they did make Celeste and they made Blathers. Sorry, that one they actually finished. They made one Dodo but not the other. Like they specifically only put one NPC with each of these sets. And then for some reason haven't made the other ones yet. Which is very bizarre because you think they would have like that was the whole plan is to get you to buy more sets, right? But yeah, here we are. That's the most frustrating toy news of the day, luckily. Everything else here is just pretty standard stuff, I think. I think the rest of this is pretty standard. Currently can't copy this TFW link for some reason for Hound, because for some reason TFW links and Google Docs just hate each other.
But somehow, Earthbound Hound returns.
We'll get there in a moment. Does Lego still release original things? Yes.
Yes, Ninjago. The Ninjago stuff for the 15th anniversary stuff has been good. Has been like I think that's what Battlefield with the Smart Brick and the Pokemon stuff, because the Ninjago 15th anniversary stuff are like really well priced for all the sets to see
I bought
this
their
winter wave.
creator set that was like a haunted mansion with a bunch of monsters. That was fun. That was original.
I bought the hamster. I bought the little Crater's hamster set for $10. He's a little adorable. I have it on my desk. I love this thing. But but these I know like half is probably the IP, but when we see Mega Trucks is infinitely cheaper,
Yeah.
then is it really the IP?
It's partly the IP, but it's definitely partly Lego because again, it's the same licensor just did the same exact product like last year for half the price. So, all right, let's get to it. Sonic Wave 24 has been revealed. Tickle's part of it.
Call.
To call. Sorry, I was thinking of the cat from DC Comics, like Clarion's cat, Tickle.
Mhm.
My brain.
Mhm.
I'm a reader. To call is like, I mean, the highlight here. I think it's funny though that
Yeah,
Chaos originally came with the Master Emerald, so they put a Chow with Chaos instead. They're like,
which
actually, you should have this.
but it's interesting that the Chaos comes with the Chow, because I guess that means now, maybe I'm not sure, because Chaos is a quote unquote smaller figure because how thin he is, but I thought they couldn't put the 2-inch figures
Yes, they
with
can.
yes, they can. So I better get a cream release with cheese then.
Legit.
If that's the case. Also, I mean, if you really want to be generous, Jax, release SPO with Charmy.
Yeah. Or Vector with Charmy even, because like Vector's
Vector Charmy.
needs a reissue, right?
Yeah. Yeah. No, Vector got
was he? Because like
Vector.
I know SBO's clogging my shelves right now.
No, yeah, no. Vector needs to. Yeah, Vector needs to
Yeah.
release. SPO got reissued recently. Yeah. So release, yeah, Vector Charmy if you can put it in 2-inch figures. I mean,
Yep.
it's a good way. It's a good way to. It's so weird that Charmy's the only one they have not re-released at all.
It is,
He's
and I
like the
also
one.
it feels like because they made Cream a 4-inch that they're going to make a bigger Charmy.
They haven't.
They haven't.
So,
It's
but it's great to
But
see,
to
because
call.
all. So I mean, the only one left for Sonic Adventures is Gamma. So I really hope
Yeah.
Gamma's coming to complete the Sonic Adventure set.
I will do a Sonic video soon. More DC Sonic stuff came out, and I'm trying to get it all gathered.
Yeah,
Before
I love Target. All right, new DC Wave 2 stuff out now. Oh boy, let me go. Or what do you mean out of stock? They just came out.
I got them at like 1 in the morning when they went up.
Yeah, I found the Wonder Woman and Flash 2-packs randomly at Target. No
Yeah.
Green Lantern Silver 2-pack for some reason, but just found Flash and Amy.
I found
But
the
I
3
need the
2-packs. I couldn't find the 2 5-inch
5-inch.
figures, but I got
Yeah,
those ordered,
yeah.
and I got the Batmobile ordered. So
I saw a video. That Batmobile was fun.
yeah. Later, so instead, the Sega toy lines will be over. Tangle never came out in
No,
the
it's not.
US.
No, no. Yeah, it's weird. I don't get, because
I got
Joe
the
and
other two guys
yeah,
for $6
Musashi.
a pop
Yeah,
when I was ordering something else.
I don't know why Tango's came later. I don't think she's I don't think she's canceled. Maybe
But
I don't know. Maybe they're.
she's not released in the US at all.
Yeah,
Like
it's
nobody's
weird.
found
I
her.
don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know if they want to wait for Whisper to come out so they can release them simultaneously or what. But it is weird that Tango did not come
My
out.
stores are still overwhelmed with eyes.
I found lately my store has been getting the Wave 2 stuff with Joe with
Yeah.
Rue the Dragon and Melvirus Sonic. So
I
they're
got those off
slowly.
Walmart's website at least. Like I hope they
Yeah,
just keep good
same.
at stocking them online. Cause
Yeah, cause I really that's because God, please give me that Tangle. I want it so much.
yeah. Moving on. So this was a story that like someone alerted me to last week, and I wanted to follow up on it. That apparently there are many collectors in Mexico that are not receiving the Haslab Mos Eisley Cantina due to some kind of production issue, and they're going to be refunded as well as given an $80 credit for Hasbro Pulse, which I'm heard that Hasbro Pulse in Mexico basically has nothing on it, so that's kind of worthless. Also, how do you not fulfill a Haslab in a country?
I mean, at least they're refunding it, but also, huh? What do you mean you cannot get Zalmac? What happened? What's the problem?
Yeah, like legitimately, I don't get it. Like, what happened here? How does this happen? Also, they don't acknowledge this ever again. It's just like they sent out an email, and apparently, like, it's some kind of production thing because I know in Mexico it didn't go through Hasbro Pulse, but it went through this other place like Juju Becky Collectors,
Oh, so like other regions where they had to
like
go
other
through like EB Games. Yeah.
yeah, and so I don't know. I don't even know how do you cancel like an entire Haslab to a country? I don't get it. like like what the hell? Like it's a made to order product. Didn't you just make them to order? And then how do you miss an entire region? I know this happened. Some people had some cancellation on Star Saber. I think I'm like, how does that happen? Like
Haslab, man, they really either find a way to make it better or it's canon at this point.
honestly, I don't want to see another Haslab right now. I'm kind
Especially
of
if it made
pissed
it
off.
especially with made to orders, like made to
Yeah,
order stuff. We're getting more. Made to orders
you've
are
got
practically just has
you've got
made to,
cancellations in regions. You have the Tron Haslab that was just the biggest exercise in hubris I've ever seen. And then you have all the issues with Omega Prime. I don't want another Haslab. Oh right, Star Saber was the shipping container falling off the boat. That was out of their hands. If they said that here, they're like, oh, they were on their way, but like
now
the truck went missing or whatever, or the boat got struck by lightning, or the United States decided to claim that all these were theirs. Like I don't know if that was something like that, but just a
uh,
nebulous production issue. It's like what?
you know that story of people finding like all the Garfield phones in like a
Yeah,
random cave. I really hope we get
someone's gonna
that.
find Star Sabers in a cave at some point. Anyways, this is just insane to me. I'm like, how do you lose like a whole Haslab and then not go? We're gonna make more. Like it says is it due to a problem in Hasbro's global production? What does that mean? What does that
So
even mean?
ran into or put in the wrong zero. Oh, I guess we cannot ship it to Mexico now.
Yeah, it's like it's bizarre. I don't know. Anyways, there's a Star Wars stream today. Just a pivot. They didn't acknowledge it, but they announced more Cantina douchebags. I don't know what else to call them.
I thought the phrase was club shitos.
That's the phrase. No, I've hit the 2 hour and 45 minute mark where the brain's just frying. I don't know who this guy is, but there you go. There's a vintage collection
No,
figure of him.
he was in the back. I think he was in the background, like one of the random
Yeah,
cantina bartender people.
this guy was in Lego Star Wars. For some reason, he got more of a highlight in Lego Star Wars than he did in the actual movie.
I always call him the weird anteater guy as a kid from Lego Star Wars. Yeah.
He's kind of fun. Then there's a Wookiee with a mustache that's from some Ralph McQuarrie concept art because we are scraping the bottom of the barrel.
We need those clip shitos. I mean, I like that this the Wookiee that does taxes.
Yes. It's like the Wookiee that like Lando dressed. Also, it implies that all the other Wookiees are nudists, which I kind of appreciate.
They're all nudists.
It's the only one that wears pants. Then there was this guy who I do recognize. He's one of those Cantina aliens. I'm like, oh, surprised they didn't do that yet. And are they a 4-pack? They're a 4-pack. They're a 4-pack exclusive to Pulse and Disney stores, which means theme parks. So that's kind of cool. All right. Poggle the Lesser is going to be fan channel, including Hasbro and Amazon, because apparently all prequel stuff is just exclusive somewhere.
What's his name? Pago the Lesser?
Poggle the Lesser. That's because he's like the second guy in charge. There's Poggle the Greater is the one in charge of everything. He's like the vice president. So, you know.
Oh man, Star Wars Glupshito memes.
I restrained myself from making a joke related to the current vice president of the United States. I want you all to know the restraint that I show to keep this a safe space. Moving on. They showed that little blaster thing. Anyways, they were talking about the retro collection. They're like, we're making Princess Leia in ceremony garb. I'm like, cool, good for you. All right. Watto is coming to Black Series, and he's got flappy wings and a stand, and that's more effort than I've seen Black Series put in a while, and I'm impressed.
I'm more surprised it took this long to remember. Oh yeah, he's a Jewish stereotype.
Yeah, but I gotta tell you, like the fact that they went through the effort to give him a flight stand and flappy wing effects, like that. And I didn't have Kid Anakin. I meant to get Kid Anakin, but I was like, oh, maybe later. And then I saw Amazon had him for $17, and I was like, well, maybe now.
I mean, if you're doing Watto, if you're doing Walla now, it's no excuse to do Skids and Mudflap or CU series.
Exactly. Except I feel like Skids and Mudflap are a China problem more so than a
Yeah,
Hasbro
yeah.
US problem. I feel like there's something in China that's making Skids and Mudflap off limits. And Studio Series, as we know, is for the Bayverse stuff is very aimed at the Chinese market. That's where they sell the best. So I will also say that I did happen to notice that Padme from episode 1 was also on sale. And I happened to notice that Sebulba from episode 1 was also on sale. So I kind of went down a little bit of a Star Wars rabbit hole where I got 3 figures for the price of 2, so it's still a deal. But that's what Watto made me do.
Right. Wait, Sam, where's the strings on the young Enzo there? And where's Hack and Slash's Scissor Cans?
Oh, that'd be great. We need a reboot toy line so badly. I do like that he comes with the Chance Cube. That was kind of a scene with Qui-Gon, where Qui-Gon cheated at a game, and they're like, "Yeah, that's why he's the rogue Jedi. He cheats at gambling." Yeah, that's actually a really like the fact they put all this effort and he's a normal priced figure. I'm actually pretty impressed. Like this is what Black Series should be.
I like that they when they do the big giant minis. Qui-Gon's always he's had partying or something like that.
Yeah. But yeah, no, I'm actually impressed. That's a standard $27.99. I'm actually not opposed to that at that price because look how much he comes with. Like that's a pretty well featured figure. All right, enough about Watto. Come on, Ton Wei. Okay, so Ton Wei hasn't had a toy since Attack of the Clones came out. Can you believe that? Attack of the Clones was 24 years ago.
Yeah. It's surprised it took this long to get this character. Yeah,
right. This is great too because this means we can also get like Lama Su and Nala Se. Nala Se would be great because Bad Batch made Nala Se really cool. The base mold is here, and so it's just a matter of retooling and stuff.
They should have come a little weird baby embryo of the clones.
They should. It's funny because she basically comes with the same accessories the original did, which is iPad. That's it. But unique figure, cool looking alien. The fact that soft goods dress is also nice. Hopefully she can stand. I don't want this to be a Magna Guard situation.
A gummy nightmare.
Gummy nightmare. Like, please be stable. All right, and then a Geonosian warrior, which I kind of want, but I don't think I'd buy it because I don't really do army builders in a toy line where the figure's base price is $28. But he comes with a flight stand, so they kind of cooked here. I'm impressed.
I mean, it's a unique mold at the very least, also.
The question is, do I get just one and call it good? Because I kind of want at least just one. Look at the guy, so buggy.
You need 2. You at least get 2, so you can have one for Pat made to beat up and one for Anakin to beat up.
Not a bad idea. I did get 2 Magna Guards, and then one of them broke pretty immediately. So
I don't know why.
Traumatized from that.
I don't know. When you say that, all I can think is Toy Story 1. And it's like, oh, go and win with me. Get up, soldier.
Yeah.
Another Magna Guard carrying the other Magna Guard.
It's not broken, but the foot, the joint on the foot cracked like about 10 minutes after I had it, and I was like, I am done with this. Oh, Blade Raider's right. I should get 2 also, so if they make Poggle the Lesser, then I'll have flanking guards for him.
Poggle the Lesser.
I need Poggle the Lesser. I need a Black Series Poggle the Lesser because he's a more competent vice president. Anyways,
Fear me, as I am the ruler of this planet. Fear me, as I am the ultimate evil. Poggle the Lesser.
It reminds me of the Pack-Leds in Star Trek Lower Decks, where their whole hierarchy is based on who has the biggest hat. These go up for pre-order on January 14th, and I think I just talked myself into getting one Ton Wei, 1 Watto, and 2 Geonosian warriors in case they make Poggle the Lesser later.
This looks like a sitcom with the 3 of them together.
This is the thing I think of. Black Series has zoned me out because they haven't been making enough aliens. There's also a problem with Star Wars recently. There's not enough aliens, so
yeah, where's all the aliens?
Yeah, this is also me prequel braining. The nostalgia does work when it's at a certain price point. They're making the Dark Lord of the Sith version of Starkiller from The Force Unleashed's bad ending.
Oh, Edgelord the Edgelord. Yes.
Yeah. But then they kind of went all in for it, where he's got like a soft goods robe with a wire. He's got multiple lightsabers. He's got the clawed hands. They actually kind of cooked with this one. He's got 2 extra hands, 6 lightsabers, all with beams, and he's got a soft goods wired cloak.
Kyle Ren looks at the mirror. Why could I be like him?
Yeah. This actually looks amazing, and I might get it, but I have a weird feeling it's going to be like $40, and that'll probably turn me off of getting him. But he looks really nice. Shall we talk Transformers?
Yes.
All right.
Oh.
First up, Hot Rod's finally pink. Thank God. How hard is this to do? Why is he always red? I feel like it's a Hasbro requirement at some point, right?
Because red sells.
Yeah. So anyways, we're finally getting pink Hot Rod. He's exclusive to Target because Hasbro hates us. And he went up for pre-order, was announced and went up for pre-order with 0 notice. Surprise, Tuesday morning, he's just on the Target website and on Pulse. And they did not announce him. Target did not announce him. There was no big media rollout. He just suddenly became available.
Can we talk about the photo of him with all the weapons on the vehicle? Because
yes, let me get around to that. By the way, I love that he comes with the fishing pole and the sword and shield. That's cooler than the effects he came with. Where's the photo with him? His load. Where's his load? We need to see his big load. Where's his big load? Come on.
I think you passed through.
Oh, there it is. Already. Found it. There's his big load. That's just funny that they managed to get everything to plug on there.
It's like the ultimate battering ram mode. It's like,
yeah. It was so funny. I woke up early that morning because I don't know why I woke up. Actually, I didn't plan to. Woke up early and I saw Wheels and he was like, they shadow dropped Hot Rod and he sold out on Pulse, and I was like, okay. And then I just started making orders on Target, and I was like, yeah Target.
No, I literally said to Soundout, I was like, "You're dropping it later today. Go try to get it at Pulse." And like I literally warned him like as soon as I could. I was like,
yeah,
like Soundout, they're dropping it at Target. Blah blah blah.
Also, it dropped
at Pulse. Try to get it at Pulse.
Yeah, so I couldn't get it at Pulse because it was already sold out, but I got it at Target, and he was $35, not $43.
Or just like, huh? What's going on?
And then yesterday they put Transformers on sale, and now he's $27, and I got my orders price adjusted, so that way, like, because you can.
Damn right, you better got my price.
I did. I got you, man. The thing is,
how long's that sale going on for?
It's all week, apparently. It's very sporadic too. It's not consistent, but it is.
Make them cheeks clap.
I did. If you have a pre-order for Hot Rod at Target, contact the customer service. Say you want to do a price match. Give them the order number. They'll readjust it for you.
Yeah, because I need to get Gamer Edition Megatron just to complete my Optimus, because I have Gamer Edition
Optimus. I think it's 20% off across the board in store.
Yeah, so like that's why that's why it's like I was gonna get him one day, get him at a Target like a few days ago, and I'm like, oh, like just sale coming out, so I'll wait. So yeah.
Yeah, the sale ends Saturday, store closing. So
all right, so I should take advantage of that sooner than later.
I'm just happy he's finally pink. That's another full circle moment for me. Also, they fixed his ugly yellow hinge on the top of the car. It's pink now. Hooray!
I might get this. I'm a big Hot Rod fan, but it's like I'm not like one of those. You must be pink Hot Rod fans either. But like it depends. Like if I see it, I might grab it.
I'm at the point where this is the last time I buy Hot Rod in my life. This is
no. They just need they need to make a Studio Series. I mean, they need to make Studio Series Rodimus eventually.
Yeah, so I'm all here for just taking the Kingdom one and retooling it in places and making it better and making it pink, and I'm good.
Make him dirty and not 80.
Yeah, exactly. All right.
You know what they need to do with Commander Class Rodimus?
What?
1, give him the right actual goddamn head.
Yes.
2, make him the right goddamn color.
Yes.
3, if they really want us to have money, even though it's 86, just give us a goddamn good articulated Target Master.
That would be nice, actually.
Like, all I want them to do is take the Legends Takara one that's all clear plastic and release it in regular ass fucking non-clear plastic. Because that version of his Target Master is great. I love that mold outside of the clear plastic usage. I love it. That's the mold
Mhm.
we should be getting for Target Masters.
I have no program. I'm a renegade.
Yay. Also, Mutek, it's not
Hey,
magenta,
somehow
it's pink. I took a 16-week course in color theory. I know what pink is.
Earth Mode Hound returns to Target.
Did he always have the yellow stripes on the arms?
Yes.
Okay, I've been playing with Iron Fist, so I kind of forgot.
So timeline for everyone. Back in what
2022.
2022, we got a leak image of Hound with a Hound a Earth Mode Hound a Earth Mode Hound alongside Susie's Hatchet. They were meant to be buzzworthy Bumblebee Target exclusives. Buzzworthy died, and so the figure was in limbo for quite a few years. 2024 was the
2024.
five.
Yep.
Yeah, 2024. We get the the Earth Autobot 5-pack. That was like $100 with cartoon accurate repaints of like Wheeljack, Sunstreaker, Sideswipe, and such. And included in that 5-pack was Earth Mode Hound. So you want Earth Mode Hound? Cough up the $100 of duplicate figures you already got. It was not a bad one because they got rid of the translucent plastic for most of them.
Now,
Now,
less than 2 years later, you can just buy Hound at Target.
so sorry for all the people that wanted that 5-pack just for Earth Mode Hound. Back at Target,
And me, who just
ironically
have
enough.
half of those figures, still screwed.
I gotta tell you that, like, that 5-pack, I'm glad to still have because I'd rather have them without the clear plastic and all that.
Yeah, so it's like it's
But if
not like
I knew
yeah,
if I just had to wait 16 months, I could have just bought Hound on his own, I would have just waited.
yeah. It's one of those that 5-pack is a good 5-pack because it did actually approve a lot of those figures. But still, man, that egg on that man, all the eggs on the face of this
Like,
of
I
the,
get
the fact that we're at a point where, like, Target cancels an exclusive to later just have that same exact figure, like, 3 years later, it's like, it clearly shows that the people at Target don't have any agenda against certain characters or anything. They're just like, buzzworthy ain't selling, cancel it. Oh, More Than Meets the Eye collection? They'll do the same thing to this. More Than Meets the Eye collection is going to go the same way as Buzzworthy. When the Target people are tired of it, they'll just move it to a new line, right? Anyways, apparently Fangry's going to do the same thing, except he's going to be in a retail wave. And I've got to waiting because I didn't get Fangry because I didn't like any of the other figures in that Target pack that came with Fangry. I just wanted Fangry, and apparently my waiting's going to be paying off. I would say if there's a character that's like a named character in a multi pack and you don't want the rest of the pack, maybe just wait because it seems like there's enough precedence for these things coming back around again.
I am praying to the cyber gods that like they just repack all the Headmaster Juniors in a 3-pack on their own.
Well, I think Fangry's coming out in a retail wave according to listings. They could do the same for Horrible and Squeeze Play. They can just come back out again. It saves Hasbro budget.
I'll say his real name. It's Cancer.
Those
That poor kid.
poor kid. So like all those three, they'll come back around. Goldbug's probably going to get a redo. I don't think we're going to see Goldbug as the VW Beetle. I think we're going to see Goldbug as off the Studio Series 86 mold, right?
Or yeah, for G1 Pacific, yeah.
Yeah. Will Rampage come out or yeah, Rampage, the Locust, the Deluxe Insecticon. Will he come back around again? Maybe. That one's a bit of a toss up. He's not really that.
Yeah, it's only the pure like White Magnus, Nemesis Primal and Animated Prime and that weird Black Arachnia will probably come back.
Yeah,
No,
any of those straight repaints, they ain't coming back around. But these guys
I
that
would
have
say-
had new molds and new retooling, probably.
I would say though, man, that
Ransack,
Nemesis
that's his name.
I would say Nemesis Primal was always tempting because I like the idea of an evil primal, but it's like but it's like his voice is like Gary Chalk's like crazy insane characters from his other media that I had canon to be. Like there's many, but I love how in Reboot like Gary Chalk is like half the half the binoms.
Oh yeah, he's like, oh, it's so funny. Like when you watch those shows and you're like, wow, Scott McNeil and Gary Chalk are like half this cast.
I love watching a panel for Gary Chalk talking about hack and slash about him and Phil Hayes, the first actor in his video about them improving and hoping to God they don't keep the inappropriate ones they record.
Yeah, they're like, oh, hope they don't use that take. Yeah, the improving has made them so funny too. You never know what they're about. It's that Emperor's New Groove vibe where you can tell that half that movie was improv, and then they just
Yes.
animated it later.
No, because my favorite, I love Hack and Slash because they just always like study over each other. It's like, oh, boss, you don't do that. We're talking about
It's the thing I like about the Mutant Mayhem Turtles, where they're like talking over each other in a very natural way because it's the actors in the booth just kind of like, you know, going back and forth on stuff. I love it.
Yes.
What else we got? Oh yeah, that Orion PAX that Hasbro hasn't announced yet. It's out at US retail.
He's tiny.
He's so small. We thought maybe they were going to go cheap and just like use the Optimus Prime mold and then just change a couple parts, but no, they made a new mold.
It's a new mold, but it's like horribly out of scale.
Look how small he is next to Alita.
Man, the TF1 figures are the most the most obvious effective concept art itis because none of the figures, except maybe Arachnid, are
I
like.
got Arachnid today, and I didn't have time to open her before the stream, but I'm really interested to see how she's going to be in hand.
Yeah, but all the TF, because I got Megatron in from my Big Bad Orient.
He's
God,
so
that
bad,
figure.
isn't he?
He's like he's not a bad deluxe Megatron, but he's a bad TF1 Megatron.
Yeah.
He's so horribly inaccurate. And I'm like, God, because I think I heard they were gonna make him a Voyager, but Hasbro forced them to make it a deluxe to match Prime or something like that, or something like that.
Everybody's
like,
a deluxe except for Sentinel Prime and Alpha Triumph.
And even then, like, at least Alpha Sentinel, like, yeah, okay, a Voyager, yeah. For I said Alpha Triad, well, he's not a good figure from what I saw, but also too, he's barely a Voyager from what I saw. He's one of those like actually oversized deluxe.
I will say, out of all the TF1 figures, the best ones are Bumblebee, Sentinel Prime. The rest are pretty mid to bad.
I seen videos of Alita. She looks horrible.
Alita's pretty horrendous. Starscream is a disaster.
Yeah, I heard Starscream is horrible. He has no ankle pivots or something like that.
Yeah, also he's got Collagen Genie, the Big Lip Meanie going on. No, it's
what the hell is that?
That's me referencing obscure song lyrics. Just back off. No, his lips are just huge. It's like
he has War for Cybertron, Megatron lips.
No, he's got like full on Botox lips.
Oh god.
Yeah, the Orion PAX I don't think looks that great, and I think Optimus has the diaper thing. Yeah, Optimus. Everybody's mid
also,
to bad except Sentinel's great. Sentinel's great. I heard Arachnid's good, and then like Bumblebee's pretty solid.
They also had that weird ass cigarette. Like they were in a cigarette room. Because I think they were trying to go with the whole like, oh, they were metallic, but like they went too far the yellow side, especially for Prime. It looks pretty bad.
Yep. Later says, "I'll die on the hill that Starscream is really solid deluxe." I would agree if he was still 25. The fact that he's 28 is a travesty. That $3 difference makes a lot of things.
And at that point, just get the action class, the classic class blocking kits. At that point,
Psycho says Sentinel's missing the sword. He's missing the sword, but he has a whole second robot mode.
He has a super mode, which is that's why I was so tempted to get the figure. It's like a modern day super mode figure.
He's fun. Anyways, moving along, Takara surprised us. We thought when they teased Masterpiece Sideswipe for the movie, it was going to be Dark of the Moon or Revenge of the Fallen, and nobody considered that they'd actually make the red repaint. Also, they didn't change the head like the original toy, so that's kind of lame.
Oh, that's cool. That's actually cool. They're doing the toy-only repaint.
They are, but they didn't change the head, so it's not quite movie Swerve. It's just red Sideswipe.
Yeah. I mean, it's kind of rare to see them reference the toy line only. So, man, like we used to be in the era. I missed the Babe vs. Rando figures they make for like the off movie seasons.
I think also like Swerve existed as a Sideswipe repaint because they needed some way to use that mold a second time. That's the same reason he exists here.
I tell you, man, a lot of those like toy original movie verse figures are so cool.
They are.
Like I miss that. I miss when Transformers was unique.
Also adding to this, they did not include Dark of the Moon parts, it seems, but I think they're probably just going to...
movies were good.
I was going to say...
Derek J. Wyatt will come back and haunt us.
Wait, say again, Wheels?
I'll say, but Ryan, you can't like the movies, or the ghost of Derek J. Wyatt will come and haunt us.
We could use him right now.
Well, I know you're talking about the
people were
talking
about
the
on
movies.
Media.
I'm not talking about the movie specifically. I thought talking about
Transformers. The energy they had at the toy lines was fun because we got unique things
Yeah,
instead of
yeah,
here's Optimus Prime in 9 different scales and 5 of them suck.
and half them all, and all of them all look like G1 Optimus.
Yeah, I was gonna say. So the thing was I was talking to Hellfire about this. Sideswipe is definitely built so they can retool that top to make them the Dark of the Moon version with the convertible.
I like how you describe how it sounds like getting a breast surgery or something
Yes,
like that.
he's gonna get top surgery and then he'll be a convertible. That's essentially just like that. That is the trans and Transformers right there, right?
You can't do the Logan scenario? Oh, Scott likes his convertible.
I mean, that could be fun too, but I don't think anybody. Well, actually, that kind of worked out for Sideways. He got turned into a convertible in a different direction. Anyways,
oh man,
Missing Link Grimlock. Damn it, am I going to be going in on this line a lot more than I thought? Because he actually looks cool.
No.
Look at him. He can pose in Dino mode.
He looks malformed.
but that's
It's a G1 toy.
Wheels. That's what Wheels. Don't insult the baby like that. Oh, some babies just come out like that. Okay.
He does come with a Diaclone pilot, which I think is great.
Oh, that's cool. I like that. I'm glad they included that.
They included that. He's got the missiles still. I don't know if they fire, but he's got the missiles. I like that the Dino mode is posable, because he actually looks more posable than the Studio Series Dino mode, which is a bit of a brick. This one for me is price dependent. I'm not like, I have to get it. What?
Oh god, Hellfire mentioned. Yeah, remember when they repaint Optimus? Optimus got fun repaints back then. Remember Night Watch Optimus Prime?
Animated did that. That was like an animated thing that carried over to the movies, where they were like, "Oh, these characters are too uniquely designed as these characters, so instead of repainting them as a different character, we're going to repaint them as a different version." Oh, that's like, Carly as the pilot. Am I gonna have to buy these to just have a bunch of Diaclone-sized human people? Because like Magnus comes with Spike and. The two Magnuses get Spike and Daniel, so now we got Carly.
Oh, that's cool.
Is Slug gonna come with Wheelchair Kid?
They better give me my cripples.
It would be great. Actually, I'm kind of digging this now. Price dependent.
If they don't give me a chip, and they're ableist, and they should die.
Can we get a figure of Skybound Carly? Carly, because she's Skybound Carly.
Can we get figures of Skybound?
Yeah, like Carly and Skybound is Carly and Skybound is awesome.
Them that aren't Diaclones, like, come on, just GI.
Yeah, no, honestly, like legitimately,
We do all this G1 nostalgia, and look at what we're getting for scraps of human figures being Diaclone repaints.
Blockies. It's your turn, Blockies.
I just want a Spike. I just want a Spike. I just want a Chip. I just want an adult Spike. Nah, fuck him.
Okay. Oh, crap! It's been the season 3.
You know what? No.
Marissa Fairborn.
Give me Sparkplug.
Yeah, where's my Marissa Fairborn?
Give me Sparkplug if he comes with like the stick that they tried to use, like the steel pipe that they tried to use to beat Rumble with.
That's what Transformers Cross G.I. Joe should have been. Was they should have done like. Yeah, they should have done the human characters, and then like the human forms of Magnus and Rodimus and all that.
Oh god, yeah, and that would be so cool. And make like the human form of like Optimus from Animated and stuff like that.
Yeah, that would have been great, but instead we got
the old Snake.
Wasn't Marissa Fairborn a joke?
Marissa Fairborn is Flint and Lady J's daughter.
Oh really? Yeah, because it's in the future. Yeah,
because his name's like Daniel Fairborn or whatever. And it was 2006, so it was like further down. That's why you have Old Snake and you have Marissa Fairborn is like, here are the people who are descended from them and all that.
I need to remind myself. Oh yeah, I need to remind myself that season 3 is in the future in terms of the continuity. So that's why I keep. You know what?
It is the year 2005.
In the year 2005.
Season 3 is 2006. The movie is 2005. Yeah.
God. Man, it's like one of those things where it's like stuff like that. Like, man, I forgot how more connected Joe and Transformers were in the shows, at least.
And they have the same news reporter in both shows.
Oh, that's cool, God. I need to do my rewatch of original G.I. Joe. I also need to read my Harry Lama comic.
Yeah.
God,
I don't want to talk about the next one yet. Let's talk about You're Green, because every time somebody sent me the green Lio convoy, I just kept sending back You're Green from Wicked to like I'm so sorry to everybody. I played the same joke on everyone, but it's just all I could think of.
Delicious mint.
He glows in the dark, which makes him actually tempting.
you go. So what we got the Lyle Convoy got rid of his Matrix and said is now use the power of the G Stone. And
Yes.
now you have all those new type sounds activating now.
The only bummer about this is that the Red Fire convoy, Red Fire Optimus Primal was like a stupid rare like event exclusive.
Lucky one of those lucky draw things.
Yeah, so like of the modern Kingdom mold, they did one, but it was like super exclusive and rare, and I'm like, oh, this would have been a great set to complete. But
guys, here's how we're gonna get that version, and they're gonna re-release it. They're gonna make the Kingdom Primal mold look more like the animation accurate colors and design. So that'll be our second
I know they did those Takara 2-packs of the more show accurate. Did they do that for Primal? I forget.
Yeah, I think he was one of them.
I think it was like him and Megatron were the first ones.
Primal,
it's been a
Primal
while.
had the correct color, but his gorilla form still looked like
it's the realistic style. Yeah.
So if they can go back and smooth out that figure and remold it, I would buy it.
Yeah. Like I mean, it'll look. Honestly, they should if they want to pair it up with the Lyle Con.
I'm surprised they're not doing it. It's Beast Wars' 30th anniversary this year.
Like that's what here's the thing. It's a good figure. The Kingdom figure is still a good. I wish it was.
I think the Kingdom figure is honestly one of the best Transformers figures.
It is.
I
just wish it wasn't as realistic. I wish it was more.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. I forget. I mean, do they really have to? Do you think they will do that for Big Convoy? I don't think they need to do it because like he's already like. I don't think they need it really smooth out Big Convoy if they were to do it.
They don't really need this smooth Big Convoy unless they're like, here's his goddamn cannon that we didn't include with him. Like
I just can't imagine Big Convoy. If Big Convoy is priced up the way that Lyo Convoy was, that means Big Convoy is going to be like $120, and I can't.
Yeah.
I'm barely struggling with him being 60. He's good, but a 60 feels a little high. But like him being like $100 now or more just for some slight changes, I don't know.
I mean,
my only other issue too would be if they just gave him I know they're not going to make a whole new figure, but I just wish he was like he's a great figure. I just wish he was like at least an inch taller.
Well, I mean, like when it comes to repaint potential, there's Universe Nemesis Prime with they better go the blood tusk if they were to, and was there was a Ultra Mammoth.
I love Ultra Mammoth.
Was Ultra Mammoth TF?
He was a collector's club. Yeah,
collector's club.
He was a collector's club exclusive, but like if I recall correctly, even I wasn't able to get a hold of him, and I had a collector's club.
So I did double check. Burning Optimus Primal was released to promote Rise of the Beasts, and he was available as a Lawson ticket exclusive item, where customers in Japan had to buy a ticket for the film along with the figure, and then he was shipped to them later. But he also was sold individually without the movie ticket, but he's still a lot harder to get than...
My God, yeah, that's let's go gambling!
Yeah! Which I may have bought stuff that was being sold at Lawson stores recently, and it was expensive because of it. More on that in the future. Anyway.
What kind of hepatitis did you buy?
I'll tell you later.
Hey, look, convenience stores have incredible food. So, like, it makes sense to buy stuff from Lawson's.
Anyways, this is cool, and I part of me wants to get it, but part of me is also like, I still don't have my regular Lyo Convoy T-Spark.
I know. It's funny. It's funny.
They charged me, but I don't think they shipped yet.
My Lyo Convoy says that it's going to be at my house tomorrow.
Okay, maybe mine's going to show up this week, too. I'm hoping it does.
I don't know why the way the wheel said it sounds like that's a dread. Like you're about to send like an actual lion to his house.
What?
My Lyo Convoy will be here tomorrow.
Why? Something like Hasbro sent you like an attack light to Wheels' house. The way Wheels said it.
The way I talk about Hasbro, I'm surprised they haven't.
That's fun.
Oh my God! It's not an attack line. It's Ravage. It's gonna be like the Chip episode where he's got the formula and Ravage just like breaks into his house.
Yes, you're just gonna see Lyo Convoy. Hey, unlike Ravage, where we kidnapped you to take over the world, I need you to help me save Optimus Prime. Me, not again.
Oh my God! I'm just picture it now.
Me, all of a sudden, Santa just gets a text from me. Yo, man, I'm at the Ark. Optimus is real. What?
So FedEx is telling me your package is still on the way, and we're actively working to get you a new delivery date.
Oh god, I
That's
hate
funny.
those so
That's
much.
funny. DHL literally says it's like coming tomorrow.
Damn. One time I wish DHL shipped my package instead. All right. And then we gotta talk
Hey,
about
at least it's
Yeah.
not as bad as what Ami Ami did.
I have been waiting. When was December 23rd? How many days ago was that? 18 days.
Okay. Oh. So you're not the only one. Okay. Cool,
They haven't
cool.
shipped my
'Cause
order.
me-
I paid them 19 days ago.
Yeah. Okay. So funny story. Same story with me. I ordered mine before the Christmas break or right on the Christmas
Yeah.
break. They come back. They still haven't shipped it, and I'm like, so where are those figure arts you said you were holding? Because they were being held up for the cut and the mail suspension. Where the hell are my three months of figure arts that I paid only $180 for when
Where's
that
my
order
electric?
would have been
Where's my
I
damn
shit you
electric
not.
car, Bruce?
Yeah, no, because here's the thing. Because of how bad the conversion rate was,
Yeah.
it said that my figure arts were like $400 if it was an equal conversion of yen, because it was like 400,000. And then when I paid it, it was like, you just bought 4 figure arts for like $200. And I was just sitting there going, I'm not gonna complain because, like, hey.
Okay,
the
so
conversion
Hellfire
rate's
is
in my
also in the
favor.
same boat with Ami Ami. I think all of the Americans waited till the end of the year to pay them so we could combine all our orders into one to reduce the fees we were dealing with, and then now they're like,
Yes.
oh crap, look at all these huge boxes we gotta ship, and I bet the last week has been hell.
That's what I'm assuming.
I'm
And
kind of glad I haven't shipped any
and my- and
HLJ
then,
yet.
here's
Then
the thing. Unlike Big Bad Toy Store and HLJ, where they actually have a warehouse and like little cubicles set up for like account numbers, where it's like, oh, this is account 4x7212 or whatever.
Yeah.
that's how they do those. Oh, that's how they do it.
They probably just have it all over the warehouse, where it's like, all right, we got all of the Kira Major stuff here. We got all the Go Juger stuff here. We got the Yu Yu Hakusho section. Ah, shit, this guy ordered one from each of these sections. Damn it, now we gotta go.
It sounds like a mini game. Like it's
Yeah.
sounds like one of those mini games where like the player has to go from road to road to get the right item or something like that.
Because
from
here's what's in
understand-
my order. I've got Aka Ranger, Isao Shinomiya, Char Aznable, Goju Wolf, Ultraman Omega, Kafka Hibino, the Tyranno and Leon Goju ring set, and the Action Hero Goju Unicorn. They're probably, if everything's all scattered around the warehouse, they're probably still trying to find my stuff.
I love just.
It's that one's imagining Ami Ami. I know Ami Ami's warehouse. It's the Indiana Jones warehouse.
Yeah.
With all the,
They're like, crap, where'd they put the box of Shars?
Also, yeah,
Zoom,
from what I understand,
zooms out.
HLJ does do that system where like they at least have areas for you, similar to BBTS. Like if you have like
Yeah, they had the
BBTS
warehouse, which has been really useful
where
for
like
me.
the warehouse system at least puts the inventory where everything else is. So at least when it comes time to finally box it, they're like, "Hey man, we don't have a box big enough. You're gonna have to split it in 2 orders." That happened to I think Soundout and myself with BBTS, where they're like, "What the fuck are you doing?" And we're like, "What?"
Ryan had a BBTS box where they shipped one figure by itself because it didn't fit in the box.
Yep. Oh man. I'm sure I'm sure you guys can because I'm not sure how Ami Ami does it, but because I had when my last HLJ order, I had 2 pop-up parade figures for Fire Emblem and Figure Arts Diamond Piccolo, and just those 3 alone was like almost $100 because of the goddamn tariff thingy and such like that. So like I'm gonna be terrified what those prices of those shipping for your Ami Ami boxes.
I paid for shipping on Bai order last night, and I had to pay like $40 in duty fees. And I had to pay for air delivery because I have a prohibited item that means it can't go through ECMS.
What's the item?
I don't know. It didn't tell me. It just said you have a prohibited item, and I'm like,
what's in the box? Question. What's in that order?
A statue, a pillow, 6 towels, a keychain, an acrylic stand, and a magnet. I think it's the magnet. I think the magnet's what screwed me here.
Oh, it's the magnet.
It's the magnet for reboot. It's the magnet
Yeah,
for reboot.
the one that just wastes people as soon as it lands. Yeah, I think that's what it is. Yeah. It's probably
I don't know, you telling that story reminds me of the goddamn stupid ass 4th album of the Chipmunk movie where the Chipmunks were added to a no-fly list.
Yeah.
You know, one of the funniest things that ever happened where me and Demon Wolf almost lost a shit ton of money on something. Back in the day, we ordered stuff through a similar thing like Bai, and the thing is, we were one of those ones where we bought so much at the place like Bai that we bought it at was so mad at us because we broke their system because it was like we can ship up to this size of a container. So me and Demon Wolf actually tried to max it out, and they got fucking mad because they couldn't actually they couldn't honor their actual their own system where it says, oh, if you ship the XYZ yada yada yada, we can fit it in XYZ box and it'll only be this much. And we broke their system. So then they were like, we're gonna have to charge you extra to send it Sal parcel in like 3 boxes because whatever we all the stuff we ordered from like Bai through Yahoo Japan auctions was just so big. It was just so big because it was like a bunch of role play toys and mecha, and like we literally read their thing where it said, oh, over this amount it's free. Like they had to change their system over there, and that's why most people don't use Noppin anymore. Is
Yep.
because I'll say the name. It was Noppin was because me, Deca Blue, and like Demon Wolf and a few other people actually tried to see how good we could get as much as we could into a box without paying super shipping.
Remember when I did the Sarugia order where I had like 3 Mechas lines of Sentai and it's like, well, free shipping, right?
Soundout, as the
Yep.
chat would say, what's on the pillow?
Oh, I'll show you guys when it gets here. It's cool. I don't want to spoil the surprise. It's not like anything weird.
Listen, if it's not a Tineman if it's not a Tineman action, you've already failed.
Because everyone's asking,
It's not a body pillow. It's not a body pillow. It's a decapitated
if
head.
Not a
it's
body
much less weird.
Yeah, if it's not a body pillow, you've already failed. Soundout.
It's not a body pillow.
Lost interest. Yeah, so everyone in the chat now knows it's not a body pillow, so you're not gonna enjoy it. All right, move on.
AG Marco thinks it's an acrylic stand.
It could be the acrylic stand. It's a big acrylic stand. It's not like a small one. It's like a poster. And Blade Raider says, I don't know Sarugia still does it. I don't think they do the free shipping anymore after the tariff situation.
Yeah, no, it's just let's just say before the tariffs, me, Soundout, Demon Wolf, and a few of us used to really
remember HLJ's free shipping where I bought the entire Gokaiger Mecha line? And all I had to do to get free shipping was to buy something from the overstock list, so I bought a Fies figure.
God, man! Only they do that now, man. I miss the good old days.
Do you remember the great HLJ Black Friday deals where it was like EMS was like half off or like 75% off, and like we all bought like a bunch of Go Sager shit?
Yes, I do remember that. Okay, I'm
gonna. And the only reason we knew the Go Sager shit was on sale was because Shuki was messaging all of us, telling us how pissed they were over the fact that they bought it at retail, not knowing it was immediately going to go like on Black Friday, like a couple of months later.
Do you guys want to see what I ordered? I just want to I have to. I'm just going to pull the cover back. This is what I bought from Bai. They had an Ichiban Kuji campaign for Man with a Mission. So I was like, I'm going to hit up the auction sites the first night it starts because the prices will be lowest because people in Japan aren't going to be bidding stuff up until the campaign's over and they didn't get the things they wanted. So I actually scored the best prices by doing it the night of. They had the statue of the whole band, and I was like, I need that statue. And then I was like, I shouldn't just ship the statue by itself. I should buy some other stuff. So I got the acrylic stand, which is like a tour poster as an acrylic stand, which is awesome. Then I got one of this is the pillow. This is the one I got, the Tokyo Tanaka one. It is just a wolf head pillow. Like I said, not a body pillow, but it's actually kind of big, and that screwed me over in the shipping. I didn't realize how large it was until I saw somebody's photo.
Unless they compressed it. The pills are big, man.
So I just got that one. And then I got one of the magnets. I got the Junk and Johnny magnet. And then I got all 5 of the small hand towels because they were really cheap. And I was like, that's not going to add any to the shipping. And they didn't. They're just flat, small little towels.
Oh.
Then I got a keychain. And then I got the visual towel, which is a big one, but it's like folded up nice and nice square. And that one's like the last chance prize. Like whoever pulls the last ticket at an Ichiban Kuji location for the day would get that. And honestly, it wasn't too expensive, so I made that order, and then I had to pay like $127 in shipping and fees last night, and it sucked.
Hey, Soundout, do you want to hear one of Do you want to hear one of the funniest Bai stories I've had?
Should we talk about Rodimus? I kind of forgot
Yeah,
about Hot Rod.
I was saying, I think there's one more news topic before.
I skipped over him out of pure disinterest and then remembered, oh, right, he exists.
So is he just a C-series revolt because it
He
looks
is
like a
a
series?
upscaled Studio Series 86 Hot Rod, and I don't know why he's still red. Whatever. It is just literally the 86 toy, slightly bigger, and then they added a rack for his accessories so he doesn't have as many ports on him. That's it. It's the same toy. Like, TJ Omega did a great video breaking it down, and he was like, yep, this is the same hinge, this is the same design, this is, they just, you know, it's at a point where Generations got so good, it starts to ask the question, why Masterpiece?
What's the point? Yeah, does Masterpiece even have a point anymore scenario? Yeah.
No, it doesn't.
Okay, buy E stories, because I'm way more interested in that, apparently.
Okay, so
we're done with the stream now.
We're done with the news, by the way, guys. We're good.
So the Bai story. This is probably one of my funniest Bai, like, almost became a literal Curb Your Enthusiasm. Okay, so originally, today, you know the Godzilla the rides that Yamazaki made, right? That he does for Universal, the Godzilla the rides.
Yeah.
So before we had -1, there was the Godzilla the Ride, the very first installment, where it was the Ghidorah and the Godzilla vinyl. And I really liked Yamazaki's design Godzilla, and I really wanted it. And it wasn't being middlemaned at certain stores, because sometimes the rides do get released through Ami limitedly, and HLJ through a limited run, and then you can only get them at Universal. And no store put them up for sale. So a bunch of middlemen and other distributors were getting them, and these vinyls were being sold for like your usual Deluxe Monster Series price in Japan, which is anywhere between $30 to $40 because of, you know, being, you know, a theme park exclusive, right? So it's like $10 more than base retail. It's just unable to get, right? In North America, people were selling it for $80 on eBay. People were selling it for like $50 at their stores here. Like, what was it, like Big Kaiju in the West? And so, like, but then, like, buying it was tax and shipping, so it was like you're getting like still like $60 on it. The Godzilla store was just getting ready to open up in North America, and they mentioned they had like no plans to bringing over the Godzilla the Ride figures. I shit you not. They like mentioned like they could not bring over like certain event exclusive or theme park ones originally. They had no plans on doing this. So I go out of my way because Bai was like, hey, for the first time ever, if you use Bai, you'll get like free shipping and like a 25% off coupon and yada 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 blah 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 middling fees. So at this point, I'm getting the Godzilla for about the retail price plus 500 yen. Then like you take 20% off or whatever, and it's, you know, almost cheap now. I get it, and as soon as I get it, the Godzilla website is like, oh hey, we're finally putting up Godzilla the Ride stuff on our fucking store.
After you went through all the effort.
After
I went through all the effort. However, they did technically upcharge it at $45 or whatever. And so I was like, okay, so I still spent like $38. But like, it was like one of those ones where
it was a slight discount. It's a discount.
yeah, no, but it was like the funniest thing, because originally someone asked them, are you going to put the Godzilla the Ride stuff on there? And they were like, nah, we can't do that. We can't do that just yet. And then they put it on there. And I'm just sitting there looking at them going, and like, as soon as I, like, and like, here's the thing. Even if I did review it when I first got it in, like, everyone else had covered it by then, so it was like not even worth it. But just for me, it was just like, man, this is so fucking stupid.
That's hilarious.
And sell out. And then the funniest part is, on Godzilla, the website in Japan and America, the Godzilla Ride version is just constantly in stock due to the fact that Yamazaki's pre-1 design is still being used for most of the ride. So when they went back, because I thought that they weren't going to keep him, because the Godzilla the Ride like did change previously from Shin Godzilla to Yamazaki, but I guess because -1 was so popular, they're like, all right, do a sequel now with Mecha Godzilla. So it's like, okay, I guess no matter what, it's gonna just stay the constant for like the next couple of years until
pretty much being evergreen practically scenario.
Yeah. So yeah, no, I went out of my way to get that because I love that design. And what was -1 was, by the time I was tracking it it down on how to figure because it had already been out for like almost a whole freaking year. That's when we got the like early leaks of what -1 looked like, and I was like, oh, it's just the same design essentially. I was just like, it's just the same.
That is wild.
It was like the funniest thing. My first ever Bayou purchase was literally me looking at Toho like, now you made me look like.
So, Muteki said, am I reviewing the tuning fork? Yes, but I'm going to wait till my brace for Todoroki comes in so I can do them together. Because this doesn't do that much on its own. So I don't really want to do a whole separate video for it, but I'll do one with the Todoroki
According to
brace.
DuckTales, Tuning Fork can destroy the world, apparently.
According to Inhumans as well. Black Bolt's got one on his forehead. That being said, speaking of tuning fork, mine is a little messed up. I don't know if you can see this. It is it's not quite lined up because they're die cast and they're plugged into plastic, but they're not. They're a little bit off. It's hard to tell.
It's okay. Some tuning forks, you know, not every tuning fork's made equally. Okay.
Yeah. Some of them curve a little bit. Anyways, that was a fun stream. I feel like when we have light news like this, we can have a little bit more fun.
Just go off in tangent land.
Just go off in tangent land, start talking about like my damn Bai purchases and forgetting Hot Rod existed.
Hey, just like Hasbro.
My dumbass right now is still trying to hunt down the five-man Ginga Beast set. Worst part was one time when Shogo Bastard found one, he actually sent me the buying. But, like, for some reason, whoever was selling it was trying to sell it for, like, $120. And I was like, damn, Shogo. I'm glad you helped me out, but, like, damn, that's a lot of money.
Yeah.
Or with CC Lemon. Like, one of them hit me up because they found one again. Because it had, for some reason, after a while, all the Ginga Man 5 Beast vinyl set, like, has been selling out and, like, going up in price. When they used to be, like, really cheap back before, like, I really wanted them.
Mm-hmm.
And so, like, now I'm trying to hunt down the Ginga Man Seiju set.
I'm just checking to see if I shipped my box yet. Because I'm curious.
I'm literally on Bayou right now looking for the Seiju set to see if it's cheap. And like, for some reason, all of them are missing the wings of the Falcon or whatever.
One day, when there's literally no news, you should just go. Let's go buy window shop.
Let's go window. I want to do that.
God, found out. Remember how we used to do Mandarake window shopping, where we were just trying to find what was the most expensive stuff?
Yep.
And the weirdest one was when you and me were trying to figure out why a specific dojin was so much money, and then like we found out why the dojin was so much money.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if we did it back then, but I actually found out why. So funny story. I know this is plus 18, but some dojins go up in collector value because you're technically not supposed to sell dojinshis, whether they're, you know, plus 18 or just a dojin that's, you know, safe for work. Supposedly you're not really supposed to make money off of them because of how copyrights are in Japan. So like what ended up happening was people would give those dojins away for if you spent X amount of money at their booth for their other OC artwork and other just, you know, arts at Comic Cat.
Yeah.
Some specific dojin me and Soundout stumbled upon. It was like I think it was like a yaoi. We were like wondering why it was 10,000 yen. It was because of like from some person before they became a known.
Yeah, no, that's the thing. A lot of modern manga artists start out as Dojinshi artists.
Also, it's funny you activated horny on main setting for Muteki just by saying this. Didn't have to show anything.
I know, but I know.
Stop,
but no, it was one of the funniest. It was like one of the funniest things ever because me and Sound like I didn't find out till now that the person who drew that specific one is like a known like actual artist for like Toei, like one of their lead animators now. So like that's why. It was so much money.
Hey, you always gotta start somewhere.
Yeah, it was like they did yaoi or whatever, and it was like 100. Because like me and Sound like, why is this hentai $100?
Yeah.
Why is this hentai $100?
It's like not safe for artists or people also, and not the devil or something like that.
Exactly. Well, that's a great headline that like funny. The highest donors of toys during a toy drive in I think it was Portland was sex workers. Like they did a huge charity drive and got a bunch of toys donated to kids for the holidays, and I was like, see, some great people out there.
Oh, what's funny too? One workers fell into a Christian cult recently. That was part of those. One of the ones who helped with the whole toy drive. They
Oh yeah.
fell into a Christian cult.
See, and that's why.
And
Never mind. I'm not gonna finish that sentence.
the
I was
only,
gonna
and the
make a
only
joke
reason,
that would make
and the,
so many people upset. I wouldn't want the backlash
and the
ain't
only
worth
reason
it.
and the only reason I found out that it was a cult was recently because a lot of people were exposing them. Other Christians were exposing them
Yeah.
for being heretics. They were like, yo, they
Organized
actually they do the
religion can become a
Scientology.
cult very
Yeah.
quickly if it's not
They,
regulated properly by its people. For more information, watch Sinners.
they literally did the Scientology method of you have to pay to know more about the order or whatever.
Oh, jeez.
You want to get baptized? Pay money.
Anyways, so what does Chaos do tomorrow, guys?
He
If he's streaming
streams.
tomorrow.
If he's streaming, which you can
streams.
find out if you're following him on twitch.tv/FighterCows.
Heels, what's our awesome website?
Hero-club.com. Follow us across social media using Hero Club for life, for life, for life, for life, for life, for life.
And if you don't type it that many
shout out-
times, you'll never find it. You have to type it.
It's a
times.
secret passcode. It's a secret passcode.
Secret passcode.
me and Soundout have to go figure out how we got to go talk to Jesus in a little bit.
You
yeah.
can follow
Other
me
than
at
that, follow us on Twitch also Wednesdays and Fridays 9 p.m. Eastern.
you can follow me at Darko643 on YouTube and Blue Sky. Do Archivish like the one you see is very channel. You want any feel free to DM me near Blue Sky or to Discord through Sounds Discord protocol. Link in the description below.
And if you guys want more of our madness, we'll be back here same time next week. Will it be more professional? Probably not. Will it be less professional? No. Entirely likely.
Yes.
Remember, remember, if it wasn't for the Paramount, we would have a 60-minute talk about certain things.
Exactly. It's fun around here. We're having a good time, and I hope to see you guys next week, and hope you guys have a great week, and enjoy this week's videos, where I will not lose my mind making them, because, like, half the work's already done. So that's going to be good. See you guys next week.